Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing out there? Let's see if we get any movements today. We got a lot more movement last night than I thought we would, which figures. Let's see. Last night, I only went for little bitty, itty bitty moves in the prop accounts. And we get that big sell off on the NASDAQ. We've had a 59-point range overnight. So if you look at the S&P, pretty good retracement right back down into here. Let's see. That was a prior zone. Oh, no, it wasn't. Yeah, so if you look right here, had this marked off last night. Candle wick to the candle body right there. Marked off, we came right into it. Bink. Now what I want to be on the lookout for is, does this produce a lower high? Keep in mind, today is considered a U.S. holiday. So the stock market's not open, but us degens, we can trade the futures markets for a little bit. We'll see if we get some moves. You can see right here, bank holiday, U.S. all day. So let's get it. Let's get it. Now the markets will be closed. So the futures markets will not move any longer today after 1 o'clock. So especially if you're trading with a prop account, be well aware what time you need to be out. I think just to be safe, I'd be out by 12:30. A lot of the prop firms are saying like 12:45. And depending on, rhythmic or Trading connections, there could be two differences in terms of how today is counted. I seen this from Tradeify yesterday. Let me see if I can find that. So if we look, let me make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, so here's the big difference you want to pay attention to. So let me get this over here. But yeah, only futures. Hey, but if you look right here, look, Tradeify sent this out. Friday will be counted as separate trading days across all platforms. See platform notes below, right? So on Friday counts as its own day. Your Friday session is tracked and reported separately. No change to how your stats appear. Rhythmic, Friday, June 19th counts as a full trading day. However, because it is shortened, it's a shortened session, the EOD report will not post until next full session close on Monday. So I guess it's still going to count as its own day. It just won't post until Monday. So interesting. Yeah, I actually had a good day. Like, I smashed some buttons after the stream. And I ended up with a pretty good day yesterday, but then I went swimming in the pool. I got hurt. The pool hurt me yesterday. So me and my daughter were playing around, and we had this big old raft thing in there, and we're acting like it was her boat. And we had like little squirt guns, or big old squirt guns actually. And I went to go step off of it to the side of the pool and go chase her around the pool. And when I stepped off on the side, my foot slipped. So I went like this, bam, right there on my ribs, man. They hurt today too. Right there on the edge of the pool. Whew. Kind of hurt. I thought I broke my rib for a minute, but I don't think it's broke. So if we do look at, where is we at? So just to get some day counts in, I traded a little bit last night. I really wish I would have took my full friggin' target, but I was a little bit worried with the holiday. Maybe we won't move as much. So you can see here in the TBT accounts, roughly 1,700 bucks. These are back to evals. So this is day 3. So I got to make roughly 4,000 more, I think. Here's the Apex accounts. And here's all the other prop accounts, 1,800 bucks in those. So a little bit of trading last night in those. I wish I would have held it too. Wish I would have. So I took one last trade last night, and thankfully it played out with some micros. Last night we were just riding the VWAP bands. So if you look at this, where it gets dangerous sometimes playing that VWAP band. So we're riding the second deviation band all the way down to the zone, and then whoop, bounced out of it. Yeah, white boy. So I was thinking about streaming yesterday evening. I didn't do it, but I was thinking about it. I'm probably gonna fire up some evening streams. I just had some things I had to get done because today after the stream, we're gonna take my daughter to go see Toy Story 5. So, hey Eddie, good morning. So we gotta make sure we get that duck race done today. So if you haven't yet, don't forget to smash the lucky like button. Show your support. I do truly appreciate it. Let's see if we can run that like counter up. Yesterday we couldn't get the 200 likes. So given the holiday, our goal is going to be at least 200 likes. But given the holiday, I can understand if we don't get it. So that won't hinder us, but hopefully we can get it. You see last night, Nikkei was up 196 points. Which, if you look, it was down last night too. It was down going into 12, 1 o'clock, and then it ripped a little bit here at the end. Hey, ready? Good morning. Oh, hey, BK. That's why I thought I was like, oh boy, I think I might have broke it. It was pretty bad. Like my whole side's all like bruised up and stuff. It's pretty tender to touch too, but I'm pretty confident I didn't break anything. Thought I did for a minute. I hurried up and jumped out of the pool. I was afraid I was gonna lose, not be able to breathe. I didn't want to get stuck underwater or something. Then I went back swimming. DAX right now is up $1.35 and the CAC is down 30 points. So we did get some news. It looks like we're already having problems. If we look, right here, Iran postponed U.S. talks due to Israel strikes on Lebanon. Didn't send delegations to Switzerland due to attacks. So that ceasefire that we have is already having problems. So, we'll see. You're shorting for no good reason. Hey, Neo. Hey, good job on your targets yesterday. Good deal. You guys remember we had targets up here. I don't think they're up there anymore. But my targets were like 685 and something. Neo was trying to get out at 700. And they got it going pretty good yesterday afternoon. Just chugga. But we can't stop. So now, hey, are we working on an ABC pattern on the way down? Keep in mind, we had to take out the low from last night. So right now, the ABC pattern only takes us down to about 30,263. 6,200 emergency room visits each year from accidents around the pool. Yeah, they don't want us to leave. Yeah, that's probably true. But so we'll see. Trump's probably fuming. Now, I don't know if I think Hezbollah fired at Israel first, didn't they? Or did they fire afterwards? I can't remember. I was reading it as I was scrolling through the news. Yeah, be safe. So I'm pretty excited. My E4 should be here Monday. Pretty excited about that. Yeah, U.S. talks in Switzerland has been postponed. Trump agreed with Lee the short term. Let's see. U.S. Iran discussions will occur Friday. Yeah. Sorry, pull. Call top 75.75 on ES if we make an attempt. Oh, we could run right back up there. I'm trying to scroll through and see any news that I was missing. Because last night we got a lot more movement than I thought we actually would. I was rather surprised by that. So no trades for me yet this morning. All my trades were last night. So. Well, see, that's the funny thing. So I tried to build a bigger buffer in the Lucid accounts. Had them at payout for over a month, and then I blew them up. Never took my payout. I really regret that now. U.S. told Iran that Israel won't escalate its Lebanon's attacks. It's Lebanon attacks. So, hey, good morning, good morning. So now, if we look at the 4-hour chart, what do we have forming here? All right, this could also still be an possible ABC pattern down. Let's just look at where I would invalidate that. Ooh. Really, anything above that high, I'm no longer going to be looking for an ABC pattern up. So if we go, or ABC pattern down. So if we get above this swing point over here, I'm not going to worry about any type of ABC pattern down on the NASDAQ. The ES didn't make it quite as high. So we can still take out that swing point here and still have an ABC pattern down. As long as we don't go above 76.12, we'll call it. Hey, Rapid, good morning. As long as we don't get above there, then I would anticipate some type of A to B equals C to D down here like this. So we have no VIX readings today because the stock market is closed. We had a nice little trade detector bubble up here. Regression channel is still sloping upward on the NASDAQ. And what about the ES? Still sloping upward on the ES as well. So a 59-point range overnight. Now we do still have these two consecutive untested point of controls above us. 76.87.5, 76.17.25. Hey, Benjamin, good morning. The futures markets will quit moving at 1. But. If you are trading with a prop account, it's probably smart to be out before that. Trade at 5. Let's see what time they tell us to be out. CME futures closes at 1 p.m. Plan your exits before deadline. So trade at 5 just says we have to be out before 1. That's kind of take profit traders approach as well in Apex. But I'd still give it a little bit ahead of time. Be out by 12:30, 12:45, just to make sure you don't run into some type of platform issue or something, and then you lose your funded accounts or the accounts that you're trying to pass evaluations with. No sense in risking it. I'm kind of curious to see if we get some movement. We got more movement last night than I thought we would. So I'm going to hope. Yeah. Loving your new cumulative delta indicator. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but NinjaTrader has a cumulative volume delta indicator built into it as well. I don't know if you guys are aware of it. I am AI. I am not a human. I play around with it a little bit. Hey, Chris, good morning. So I'm trying to debate. let's go look at this real quick. 5 lucids, nice. Claude AI is the best for coding. Oh, hey Rick, are you using Claude Code for that? I haven't played around with Claude too much. Knocking is the market pulse indicator from Bookmap. It's correlated with the ES and NASDAQ. Whenever the meter gets below 80, you hear a knocking noise. The faster the pace, the more aggressive the selling. If we go above 81, and again, you can adjust this threshold. I got mine set at 81. You can put it at whatever we want it at. So if we want it to be a lot faster pace, go right here in the market pulse. You can see the threshold. I have it set at 81. So watch where these lines are. If I move this, let's say 8 or 9. Look, you see the lines right here? Well, of course, negative 46 is below that. I don't want it that sensitive. So there we go. Claude the VS code. Yeah, it's a live account, so you don't have any of the BS rules. It's your money, and they're getting a piece of it. So the more money you make, the more money that's going in their pockets as well. So both interests are aligned. So I did just put a micro trade on. Let's see if this can pan out for me. Let's see. And I'm going to try to take this bad boy. That was the zone last night I was playing. Let's see if we come all the way back down here. So 433-ish, I'm going to look to start getting out. If that does occur, if we do make it down there, that will be pretty darn good. That'd be over 100 points. Actually, even at 100 points, I might look to take it off. Just because today's a holiday, we might not move a lot. So maybe I take one off at 100 points. I try to take the other one off down here at the zone. But I'm hoping this is going to turn into that A to B equals C to D pattern on the way down, is what I'm hoping for. Yeah, the mobile app's a little bit more challenging to trade with. I do trade on the NinjaTrader app sometimes. That or I'll just remote into my computer from my phone. Got approved last night for your first payout ever with Apex. Nice. Hey, good job on that. No, so NinjaTrader can connect to Tradeovate via an API. It's like if you have a Rhythmic account, you can connect to, you can trade on Ninja, but your orders are going to be executed on Rhythmic. If you have a live account with Ninja, then your accounts are being executed by Ninja. Tradeovate's cheap version of Ninja. Well, NinjaTrader bought Tradeovate, so they can have their web tools, web access. Now that'd be pretty good. Look last night, 382 point range on a holiday night. It's not too bad, not too shabby. So if you guys haven't yet, don't forget to smash the lucky like button. We're gonna try to do a Take Profit Trader account giveaway today. Let's see if we can get the 200 likes today. We do have over 200 people in here consecutive right now. So Past evaluation, but haven't activated it. You think you're scared? Hey, I would still activate, if you have an Apex account, activate that PA account, because you only have 7 days and then you lose it. Hey, DJ, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Hey, TF, good morning. So I'm going to hope that this trade does come on down here. Otherwise, we start breaking above this high, we're probably going all the way up here, which I hope that's not going to be the case. So, yeah, smash that like button. I don't know how long Lucid gives, because most people I know, as soon as they passed, they try to activate the account. So Lucid has a feature. Let's say I just now passed it. This trade, I close it out. Boom. I passed my Lucid accounts. Then I could go in there within 30 minutes and have my funded accounts set up and ready to trade. Iran's foreign minister's spokesperson said the U.S. bears direct responsibility for Israel's attacks on Lebanon. Oh boy. Iran says the Hormuz crossing is only permitted by the route near Larik. I don't know how you pronounce that. You might get Tradify account. Yeah, I got Tradify accounts. I like my Tradify accounts. You know, the popular accounts with Tradify are, you know, a lot of people I talk to really like this account. It's the account that I have right now too. But if you look under accounts, they've recently changed their website. Yeah, so right here, if you look, so the select, what's going on there? There we go. So the select accounts, you can get them in a 25K, 50K, 100K, 150K account. A lot of people like these because once you pass, you have the ability to pick, do you want daily payouts or do you want a 5-day payout policy? 5-day payouts, at least in the 150K account, you get a little bit more drawdown. Let's see what this is. Yeah, look right there. Daily versus flex. Flex payout, the 150K account, you can get max payout 5,000 per payout. Daily payouts, max you can take out is 2,500. But look, daily loss limit for the daily payouts, none in the other one. And look at the drawdown. In the flex, we get 4,500 bucks. In the other one, you only get 3,500. So I don't know if the 50K is like that. Let's see, 50K. Yeah, 50K, you get the same drawdown, but the daily payouts do come with a daily loss limit, which that's good and bad. Because I can't tell you, you know, how many times I wish I would have just stopped. Got a chance to come back the next day and fight it out, and instead, poof, blew them up. Yeah, you like the Tradify accounts? Tradify has fast payouts too. I mean, if you look back at, you know, the prop firms and how fast the payouts go nowadays versus 5 years ago, drastically different. Oh, where I think we need to go again? Well, what I'm hoping for is we come back down here near the lows of yesterday or of last night. The wick right here to the candle body. So roughly candle body, and it's just ballpark, 433-ish. Candle wick, probably about 387. But what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping this turns into an ABC pattern that will complete at 260, 263. If we end up breaking the overnight high, I'm not going to be looking for any more A to B equals C to D patterns on the way down, because this is also the 786 retracement from right here at the high down to the low. So we break above that, I'm not going to be interested in looking for any type of ABC pattern down. And if we want to be real about it, we could also have an ABC pattern up right now. Here's the A to B leg. The BTC leg would be corrective. So if we broke above that swing point right here, then we really got to consider, is this an ABC pattern on the way up? I'm in a trade right now, so we'll see. It will be less volume today, unless something really sparks off over in the Middle East. But with the talks being called off for today, How's that look for crude oil? What's crude oil doing? Crude oil is trying to get a little bounce from that 127 extension. MACD is pretty far below the zero line at this point. Yeah, there's zero momentum. Yeah, I agree right now. There's zero momentum at this point, but we've seen what's kind of funny is even though the stock market's not going to open here at 9:30, quite often on the holidays, we'll see a spike when the 9:30 time comes around. Trying to set up my compliance mode replicano because Timu. Well, hey Rick, if you're trying to code something similar to Bookmap, then you really want to get the MBO data. Oh, hey, just ain't right. So when I was in Costa Rica, my cable, they lost one of my containers that I had in one of my bags. They lost my whole bag. But then because there was such a delay at the one airport because the engine blew up in the airplane or something malfunctioned in the engine before the passengers got on. So the flight crew got on, the pilots got on doing all their checks, and something blew up with the engine, seeing smoke come out of it and stuff. And they kept saying, oh, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. And then a couple hours later, they moved this over. And in that whole delay, they were able to find my bags. But I think TSA opened up my bags. They took out the one and they never put my cables and stuff back in. So in Costa Rica, I had to use the animated because I had no way to connect. Then if I'm ever gone, like yesterday, Wednesday at lunch, I wasn't here. So if I'm not here, I'll have the animation up. And that just means I'll be back shortly. So yeah, might end up getting chopped up a little bit today, but hey, it's Trades, good morning. Again, the VIX won't be moving today. Dollar index, a little shooting star-ish type of candle. Look, we did smash that double bottom target. Bottom one, bottom two. Bada bing, bada boom, we smashed it. Yeah, bell rings in 1 hour, not. Yeah, but what's funny is, even though the stock market's not open, so we're not truly going to get a opening bell, a lot of times we'll get a little bit of movement right around that 9:30 time frame. So we'll see if that's how it shakes out today or not. Maybe it does. Maybe it does not. Hey, Grant, good morning. Fear and greed. See, I've been looking at all the oil stuff, different wings, and pretty excited about that. But 37 on the fear and greed index. Yeah, Bitcoin's been coming down here a little bit. A little bit. Last few days. So we can just get this to push on down there. Let's see a 100-point drop on the NASDAQ. Oh, Delta base bubbles too. Hey Rick, so do you got a background in programming or? Oh, nice. Hey, break even's not bad. Good deal. Payouts are always a good thing. I don't know anybody that doesn't like the payouts. Actually, speaking of the animated version, I'll put them on for a minute. I gotta do something. I forgot to charge my phone last night. Oh boy. All right. Let me get it. There we go. Let's see. Canada just had retail sales come out. So look, I'm up $50 on these two micros for the time being. Yeah, and what's funny is it takes everybody a different amount of time. Some of it depends on the market condition too. I got a degree at 35 and every company wants 5 years experience. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but nobody will allow you to get experience. It's craziness. You have experience, otherwise we can't hire you. Well, somebody's got to hire me so I can get experience. That's not our problem. TP around 500-ish. I'm going to try to take first target around 470-ish. And then I'm going to try to hold the secondary targets all the way down here towards this zone. Did a bunch of freelance work. And there's somebody on the inside. So it was kind of funny that, so working on cars, you know, you have to get certified and whatnot. And a lot of the kids coming out of school, they would take the test and pass their certification, and they come to the dealership and try to get, dealership had a deal with the school. Like they could come in and as they're still in school, do oil changes, tires, and, you know, get a chance to work in the shop. And once they graduate school, get hired full time. Once they would graduate school, because they've taken their ASE test, they could do it bookwise. They would come in and think they should get top pay, same as the top pay tech in the shop. It's like, you don't have a clue. Like, yes, you passed a piece of paper, so you know how to answer the questions correctly, but there's a lot more that goes into it. So hopefully we can get this MEQ to just keep on grinding down. We do have the regression channel now sloping downward. But yeah, I'm expecting a slower market this morning. So if you guys haven't yet, don't forget to smash the look you like button. Just smash it. We are going to do a Take Profit Trader account giveaway today. Here at Backyard Mechanic. Yeah, it's all the same. But they'd be like, oh, I should make this much. Bro, you just got out of school. Like, you don't know how to solve problems yet. Yes, you can answer the question right, but in the book they give you this or this. It's not always that simple. You haven't seen all the in-betweens. And they don't have the skill yet of really working with their hands. There's a skill to that as well. Backyard Trader. So we're hoping to do the Take Profit Trader account giveaway today. Yesterday I was I was tired. I've been staying up way too late watching the videos on e-foiling, and when I went to Costa Rica and did it, it was not very easy for me. Not very easy. So trying to learn some tips and stuff for when mine comes in. Should be in Monday, they said, is what the tracking is showing. So pretty excited about that. Then when I'm done streaming sometimes, go out there and get away from the computer. About surveillance devices. You just gotta know how to disable the surveillance device. It's pretty easy. It's not hard. It's not as hard as people would think. Hey, funny thing was, so hey, here's a prime example. And this guy, he's even worked on cars for a little bit longer, but you know, a lot of times if you think you have a poor connection, tap on the module, you'll shake the wires around and stuff like that and see if, you know, you can replicate the problem, you know, whatever the failure is. This guy, oh man, he was in my group too. So he had a problem with, he was getting a code for something to do with the airbags. He opens up, you know, gets the dash, gets to the SDM module, which is the module that controls the airbags, takes it out, and he's like this, and he turns it. he was turning it, just trying to see if he had a bad connection. As soon as he turned it like that, poof, all the airbags in the car went off. He was just like, and when I was like, what the F did you just do? He goes, I was trying to see if I got a bad connection. I just went like this. I said, yeah, so they thought the car just turned over. Boom, deployed all the airbags in the car. The ones out of the seat, the dash, the curtain airbags, the pre-tensioners on all the seatbelts. Oh man. Yeah, it depends. Hey, Bob, that is a fact. It does. It depends. Hey, will I make money on this trade? It depends. When do I get out? Oh yeah, it's expensive. Hey, so the first time I had to do an airbag repair, I can't remember what it was. I don't know if I did the airbag or I think it was I think I actually replaced the clock spring inside the column. You guys probably don't know what it is, but it's basically like a thing that spins around so your wires don't break. It can still transfer the voltage to the airbag. But anyways, I had to disable the airbag system. I put everything back together. I'm like, I was so scared to put that fuse in. I was like, oh. One of the other guys at the dealership said, hey, what are you doing? I said, I gotta re-enable the airbag. He goes, so you already did all the repair? Yeah, I already did all the repair. He goes, so where's your fuse? I said, right here. He goes, here, I'm up plugging it in. It's like, whoa, let me get away. He's like, hey, you don't got nothing to worry about. So, which nothing was wrong with it, but it could. Again, not doing something. I wasn't, I knew it shouldn't go off, but I was still scared. You're a current GM tech? Nice. Nice. So you get to do all the training. So how long you been a GM tech? You have a car? Yeah, airbags don't bother me. Like, don't bother me. I used to like really finding the problem. I didn't really like fixing it. But I liked wiring problems, like electrical problems. That was what I like to do. It was more fun. Oh, there we go. Look, looky. We's going down. I turned the AC down in here. A little warm this morning. Let's see. Are we going to be able to make it down there? Let's start the descent. Again, right around 477. We'll look for first target. Is the goal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any news out about that drop. That little bitty. Got TP'd. Nice. Pretty good wick on that candle right there. Now, if we do stay above, we stay above the zone right here. It could actually be kind of bullish. Candle body to the candle wick. So hopefully this is not going to be bullish, but it could be. Donald Trump has just won another state. Yeah, we just won the war again. We didn't meet out of desperation. Iran did. They are finished. We'll play out the 60 days. They get no money. Oh boy. All right, looks like we're gonna play out the 60 days and back to bombing them back to the Stone Age. So that news was a little Trump Truth Social post right there. So we know it's gonna fall apart. I just don't see how it's gonna work out. Just don't see it. Got more shorts? Let's get it. Hey, Mechanoble, good morning. And don't forget, if you guys haven't yet, smash that like button. We got 400 people in here, only 137 likes. We're going to try to do a Take Profit Trader account giveaway today. So today could be your lucky day. A final wave 5 up. 762. Hey, so on your Elliott wave, what time frame are you looking at? Yeah, oil spike 2, Paul. Let's go look at that. Earl. Oh, on the daily? Yeah, we'll have a little bit of spike, which we would anticipate. So if the news is related to the Middle East, we would expect oil to spike up here a little bit. Market will cease to move at 1 o'clock. Some prop firms want you out by 12:45. So I'd start thinking about getting out of any positions by 12:30-ish, just in case you have platform issues. Last thing you want to do is lose an account because you can't get out. So trying to wait till the last minute, just don't do it. Got that lucky code, Mike, on the duck. It'd be funny if we could actually put that in the duck race. Jay loves duck. Code Mike. Code Mike wins again. Oh. We got to break back down below this zone. Zoney zone. And again, I'm hoping this is going to turn into an ABC pattern down. Target being 30,263. But maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. So we'll see. We shall see. All right, we are forming a little bit of a wick right over here. Don't want to see the wicks. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We need Trump to come out with some more statements. Get the markets pushing. At 9:30, we'll probably get a little knee jerk one way or the other, which is kind of funny because the stock market's not open at 9:30, but still see a little reaction most likely. So, tell you what, man, my side is hurting from that pool accident yesterday. Jeez, pretty tender. And right now we are below the VWAP on the ES and NASDAQ. We're not near any of the bands yet. Look at where the bands come into play. Second deviation band is all the way down here in our zone at 419. So that zone right there is this zone down here. Now, do I think we're going to get down there today? Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we do, but we'll see. Yeah, I didn't put no heat pad or icy hot on it yet. IRGC has reportedly issued a warning to ships in the Straits of Hormuz. The straits will remain closed until Israel withdrawn from Lebanon and American forces leave the Persian Gulf. See, that's what I'm saying. We just gotta leave the blockade in. Leave the blockade in until everything is finalized. So dumb. Never gonna be able to have a deal. So, but right now we're holding above here, so short term could be slightly bullish, which I don't want to see. Regression channel on the 1 minute is still sloping downward. Hey, Mark, good morning. Hey, it was funny. So when I fell, I heard out of the pool. My daughter's like, "Are you all right?" I was like, "Yeah." So I think I might have broke my rib. Like, I really thought I broke my rib yesterday. Wait, I landed on it. Oh, hurt pretty bad. And she, do you have to go to hospital? I said, probably not gonna go to hospital. Are you gonna die? I was like, let's hope not. Let's hope not. All right, let's not go to those extremes yet. So. So we need Trump to come out with some more True Social posts. So we can get this market down a little bit. Right now, Dow's down 178, ES down 30, NASDAQ down 158, and the Russell down 16. Now, what about the overseas markets? Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Yeah, so we have the DAX and the CAC currently in the red. So the only one up last night was the Nikkei. So Nikkei gapped up, filled the gap, paused for lunch, went lower, and then ultimately started coming back up, trying to fill the lunchtime gap. How did I fall? We were playing around the pool. So we had this big old floaty thing acting like it was a boat. Using the squirt guns to squirt each other. Get off my boat. And the boat came. She went running around the pool the other way. And as the thing got towards the side of the pool, I went to go step off on the side of the pool. Well, the coping was a little bit slippery, I guess. So I put my foot on it, did my feet went like whoop, and then fell down right on my side, right on the edge of it. So I was like, dang it. Check my email. Let's see. Oh. That's funny. Jay loves duck. Oh, we're trying to get my trade in the red. I was up 150-ish on it at least at one point. Actually, let's see how many points I was up at the low. Let's see. 50 points. So I was probably up almost $200 on that trade. Come on, don't go up now. Please, please. I'll even say pretty please. I do anticipate the market to be slower today, for sure. If we can get a T-Man to come out here and be on social media today, post it on X and Truth Social, we should be good. So the problem that I have with this, though, I might take some heat. Because look, here's a little swing point area, a little support area. Came into it, bounce. Came back down, wicked it, came up. Overthrew it, and now we're back above it. That doesn't give me the warm fuzzies. So I might be in for a little bit of heat to start off. So I really don't want to take first target until at least, 471-ish, 470. They'll give me $200 on the first contract if we make it down there. And then the other contract, I'm going to try to hold all the way down towards the zone down here. So I'll probably get out towards the top of the zone. So 431-ish. Unless we're really coming down fast, and maybe I'll push my luck down towards here. We do have a potential ABC pattern down here at 30,263. So I'm doing it all morning since 1 a.m. We had a pretty good move down last night. I mean, that was pretty directional last night. Pretty directional push down, and then we got the bounce. We bounced right off this wickish area right there. Candle body to the candle wick. We had a little zone. Came into it, then we whoop, bounced off of it. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why are we going to the extreme like that? Yeah, Raphael, got all new TPT evals when I blew mine up. I blew them up just the other day. I got mad, started smashing buttons, and yeah, it didn't end well for me. So I have to make, let's see how much I have to make. So the evals, if they count today as a day, today will be day 3. So these are the ones I had forever too, man. That stinks. I had them for so long. 180 something days, maybe 90 days traded. But so here they are last night. You can see they're at 156,000. So I got to make $4,000 more. I just used yesterday or last night as a day count. Yeah, I wasn't trying to push it. Only put a couple micros on for a trade. So look for a little move last night. We get a big move. So with the holiday, I didn't want to go for too big of a move. So what was funny is I didn't blow up all my accounts. My TPTs blew up and my Pretty accounts blew up. So I had to go rebuy both those. Oh, and my Apex. So Apex, Perdia, and Take Profit Trader all blew up. I had to go buy all those all over again. Israel and Hezbollah have agreed to a ceasefire at 4 p.m. All right, so now we have a ceasefire. That's not going to be good for my trade. I'm going to close it. I'm going to close it. The news scared me. So look. So Israel and Hezbollah have agreed to a ceasefire at 4 p.m. Hey, we're back to the ceasefire. We just won another war. So I still like the same idea. I just want to see if we get a little bit of a bounce up and then we'll re-engage. So we just broke above the VWAPs too. So if you look at the NASDAQ, breaking above the VWAP, probably a good thing I got out of that. Oops. Yes, above the VWAP. So I'm glad I got out. I wish I would have, taken the $200 when I was up on it now, but again, any news will destroy any chart pattern. Like news can destroy any chart pattern we ever see setting up. And with what's going on in the Middle East, that is a real, danger that we have to try to navigate around. So we got to ask ourselves this question. Are we have an ABC pattern up? If we break above this swing point here, this will turn into an ABC pattern up. No, I got out for a small profit, Raphael. Not much. A couple ticks. You're up 250. Oh man. So now the question is, do I want to go for the ABC pattern up? Or do I still like this zone down here? Right now we have an inside day. The high is lower than yesterday's high. The low is definitely higher than the prior day's low. All right, I just jumped in the... You guys are on my screen. Jumped in on the NQ. Let's see if I get a little squeeze up here. Oh, dang it. I hit it when I was up 200 and they friggin' slipped me. God dog it. I was up 200 when I hit the close button. And I got $10. That was garbage. That was not right. Those jokers. Outside doing yard work. Dog it, man, that stinks. So now I feel like I got to get back. This is probably not end well for me either. Because now I'm upset how much it slipped me on that exit. Yeah. Israel and Hezbollah agreed to a ceasefire at 4 p.m. Jokers. Man, I was up 200 on that first trade. Or on that NASDAQ trade. It freaking slipped me. That's a little frustrating. Look, we didn't take out that high yet. We did not take it out. So I want to swing back on the sell side. Gets on the sell side of it. That's a nice pump. We just won the war again. All right. Jumped in NASDAQ short. Come on, a little bit more. I hit close on that one trade when I was up 200. They gave me 10 bucks. That's some slippage for you there. That is some slippage. Come on, come down a little bit more. Come on. You joker. You go back up. Dog it. That's great. That stinks. Let's see if we are going to get this ABC pattern up. See if we can break above the swing point up there. Joker. Pop or drop. Well, we don't really have it open though, since the stock market's not really going to open today. Man, everything was working out just fine. That darn news. That's fine though. Yeah, I was up 200 on that second trade too. Trying to get a little bit more out of it. Want to make sure I wasn't going to get slipped. We do have a little bit of liquidity here, right here at 75.64. Yeah, if you guys haven't yet, don't forget to smash the like button. We are going to do a Take Profit Trader account giveaway today. So let's get it. Get it. Today's Friday, right? See if Jesse's off work. See if he'll come join us too. Progression channel, they flip back going up. Hey, Thomas, good morning. Yeah, all day. My day is kind of running together. I've been staying up way too late at night, watching too many eFoil videos. What's funny is my wife is getting ads for eFoils. She's like, what is this eFoil thing? Oh, man. It is warm in here. What's going on with my AC? Is it not coming on? Let's turn it out a little bit more. Five-minute order block, 653 to 673. Oh yeah, oil is up. Oil just dropped right back down. That's a good eye on that. Yeah, oil came bink right back down. Exact opposite of what our markets did. So we're getting some volatility due to, you know, originally Iran says, hey, we're not going to talk because Israel attacked Hezbollah. Now Hezbollah and Israel have a ceasefire at 4 p.m. local time. So I usually have a slower market, but you know, this move right here, lower liquidity in the markets, you can get some crazy outsides move like we just got there. 124 point move on the NASDAQ. Slippage is a real thing too, because I was up 200 bucks on the one trade, hit close, and it gave me 10 bucks. Fantastic. So now I was hoping we come down towards this zone, but now look, we broke above that 786 up here. So that ABC pattern I was looking at, nope, I gotta look for long side. So look, here's my long targets right up in this zone up here. So we're looking at 739 up here to about 783. Then we can also make the case that we have an ABC pattern on the way up. which completes at about 8:05. Then we have an untested point of control at 8:32. Hey, good morning, Total Dork. What's up? Yeah, my cart keep on pushing up, push on up. A little pullback here, then rip. Let's get it. Yeah, not allowed to stay red for long. Trump came out just so he can get a quick little buy down there. Then had the Israel Hezbollah news come out because Trump came out first. Trump said, "Where's Trump's news?" Trump said on Truth Social, "We did not meet out of desperation. Iran did. They are finished. We'll play out the 60 days. They get no money." So Iran says, I think they said the straits are closed again too. But how are the straits closed if part of the deal was the straits had to be open? And Iran's blaming the U.S. for Israel's attack in Lebanon. So, yeah, Trump swept the stops. Yeah, Raj been saying that troops in September. Maybe. So, hey, if we do get down here a little bit near the center regression channel, I have to look for a little rip back up. Let's see if we get down there. Yeah, it's supposed to be a slow day. Well, hey, so with less liquidity in the markets, we get a lot easier to get a faster move. Not as many orders on the books. We're staying above the VWAP. I don't know. VWAP is down here at 582. We're at 642 right now. Right now. Let's see. Going to Capitol Hill tomorrow. Nice. Two for two, but they are small scalps. Yeah, I'm 1 for 2. No. All right. No, I'm 1 for 3. And the first one should have been $200. No, I'm 2 for 4. But both of my targets were very small, basically break even. I was up $200 on the first trade that I closed out. They gave me $10. I hit close when I was up $10. Then the other one that spiked down over here this morning, I was up $200 on the micros. Didn't take it and closed that one out for just a few dollars. So right here on that spike right there. Yeah, we got a deal. We got a deal. We got a deal. We're almost there. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Just kept pumping the market up. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, so is it possible? Let's go look at this on 5 minute. Look right down here. So I wouldn't mind seeing a retracement down there right there, that white line. Basically the breakout point 596. Can we get down there? 596. We have a big FEG right up in this area too. Pump or dump at the imaginary open. Let's see what you guys think. We'll put that poll up. Should it be pump or dump or pump or jump? All right, pump or dump at the imaginary open today. What do you guys think? What's it gonna be? God, dog it. I'll see a little bit more of a pullback. I'm gonna try to go long here. Sit around the center regression channel. I might look for a long. We did not quite make it down there. Market only knows pump. So hey, the imaginary open's gonna be at 9:30 since the stock market is not open. Oh hey, congrats getting us over 200 likes. Do appreciate it. Thank you for everybody that smashed that like button. See if we can push the 300 likes today. Let's see, can we get 300 today? Let's see, let's see. $520 limit to buy. Opening range strategy. It might. We'll see. We have the potential unexpected news items out of the Middle East. Can destroy or validate any chart pattern just like that. So what I don't want to do, so I'm not trading the prop accounts this morning. I traded them last night. I'm not trading the prop accounts anymore. So if we look here, the funded accounts, here are the Apex evals and the TPT evals. So let's get it. I'm kind of curious though. Hey, see you later, Chris. Have a good weekend. Vote early, vote often. Love it. 616 million. Oh boy. And whoever said it doesn't pay to be a politician. Let's see. Dang it. Didn't give me a shot to go long yet. I want to go long here. I want them to go long. Just not this far stretch away from the EMAs. You lost $60 on Trump meme coin. Yeah, I've never bought any meme coins or crypto. God, dog, I want to go long. Hey, Manuel, good morning. I wonder who's got the fastest duck to win that Take Profit Trader account today. Neo says he's long. Hey, Neo, what target are you looking for? We do have some targets up here on the NASDAQ. I like that zone up here. Mr. Zone. 740 to 784. I likes it. Then we have the ABC pattern a little bit above that. We got four. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night either. I was up watching freaking E4 videos. And of course you're gonna go now. Oh, it depends on which prop firm you're trading with. So Tradeify, Apex, and Take Profit Trader, you have to be out before 1. Again, that's at 1 o'clock. The markets aren't going to move anymore, so you're going to be SOL. So I would still say start getting out 12:30, 12:45, just to make sure you don't have any platform issues or anything like that. I don't know what time the giveaway is going to happen. I don't even know how long I'm going to stream today. I do know that early afternoon, probably after the stream's over, me and the family are going to go see the new Toy Story movie. Take my daughter to go see it. So Hey, repeat if you said, hopefully you said it before 1 p.m. That way you remind yourself, whoa, don't place any trades. How do you enter the giveaway? One, you got to be signed up to the email list down below. Two, make sure your email is confirmed. So once you sign up to the email list, it'll send you an email confirmation. Click on that to confirm your email. And then three, I'm going to give out a key phrase later in the stream. Type that in. Nightbot will pick out 10 people. I'll pick out a handful of people, throw them into a duck race. And whoever's got the fastest duck will win the free Take Profit Trader account. Yeah, no, markets are not closed today. Well, the stock market's closed. The futures markets, for us degens, we get to trade it until 1 o'clock. So, stock traders, too bad, too sad. Futures traders, we get all the good stuff. We can trade at night. Carrier pigeon. Hey, Saz, I tried to put you in the duck race the other day. You weren't in here. We came back to do a duck race on Wednesday. I was going to put you in there. I typed in chat and your name wasn't in there. I was looking for you. You haven't been in a duck race in a while. I was trying to give you a spot. You have been postponed. Who could have seen that coming a mile ahead, a mile away? Hey, next we're going to see that Iran starts launching projectiles, drones, all that fun stuff. U.S. starts hitting a couple little tactical spots. Hey, but we still got a ceasefire. We still got a peace deal. We still got a peace deal. These are just love taps. Just love taps. So now, hey, we got to be on the lookout. We could get a little retracement here as well. If you look on the 1 minute chart. All right. I don't think this is my best case scenario, but top one, top two, we break this neckline right here. We have a double top on the way down. Now that pattern, if we did go down there again, we got to go down here first. Let's say we go down here, we break this, that could bring us down to 584. Then that area I may be looking to buy because 583 right now is VWAP. So I kind of like that. We could push down there and then maybe look for a buy down to that area. And that would get us below that white line. The white line comes off the 5 minute chart. Based on a swing point we broke out from, we have failed to come back and retest. So now we just have to be patient. Just saying they are still they are still there. So let's see. Hey, JD Dollars, good morning. Hey, Jesse, good morning. Hey, Jesse, you gonna join us today? Are you off? What's the dealie? IDF to continue to tax as needed. Now, I'll get the market going back down, especially in this low liquidity environment. We could get some big moves pretty quick. I likes that. I likes it a lot. So not major media yet. Ah, you slacker. Hey, I was up again way too late last night, Justice. I'm going to bed early. Going to bed early. Ah, one more video. Oh, let me see this one more video. Ah, one more video. God, dog it. All right, one more video. I was up pretty late last night. My YouTube feed's going to be all jacked up now. It's all going to be on EFOL and stuff. Market pulse is ticking at 81. I have it set at positive 81 and negative 81. So I like to hear the end of the move. So you start hearing it. Brrr, boop, boop, boop. I can look to either exit the trade or look to enter a counter trend position. This is a show on Netflix. Nice. Hey, and I was mad. Hey, Jesse. So last night I traded all the prop accounts, but I didn't go for big moves I was just trying to get day counts in basically. And then it just kept going and going and going and going and going. I was like, you son of a beep. If I would have been going for a big move, it would not have given me a big move. Yeah, but see, look, so, hey, this big move right here may not have happened if it wouldn't be for the holiday, but because the books are thinner, you know, there's not a whole lot on the books. Most price points have like 3 contracts, 2 to 3 contracts, a little bit thinner than normal. Even the ES, they're down to like 20 contracts, 20 something contracts per spot on most of the price levels. So. Ah, I got you again. Hey, how bad was it, Jesse? I got the short last night and I got a little long in my account. I put the long on right before I went to bed with micros. Pleasantly surprised when I woke up. Dang it, we're going to get this, aren't we? You son of a biscuit. Trying to get filled on it. I think we're going to go down there. We're going to validate this double top. Jory, that's so they can do a 90% sale. I would say normal price is a little ridiculous, but you're never going to pay that normal price. They always have at least 50% off. Oh, hey, 2 Hezbollah sources say as soon as we get word of a ceasefire, we applied it from our end. Hezbollah will respond if Israel violates the truce. All right, I don't know if I should have did that, but let's see if we can come on down here now. See if we can validate this double top pattern. It did go short. Come on, let's get it down here a little bit. All right, here, a whole bunch of knocking. I'm gonna close it. Close it so I at least get something. Got stupid on the down. Hey, but what does stupid mean? How bad is stupid? You're scaring me here. You went short? Yeah, I just covered my short. So look right here, we just barely went below the neckline. So this is, even if it ends up being a busted pattern, top 1, top 2, the target on that pattern is down here at 584. So. Fireworks will trigger end of ceasefire. He says, why are knocks stupid? Why are knocks stupid? What did I miss? Oh, using knocks are stupid. I see it now. Let's see if we can get on down there. Get it. Now, the problem is we're not going to have a whole bunch of liquidity out here today. If we look on the ES, we had a little bit of liquidity up here that yanked it. But we don't have a whole lot on the books today. It's unfortunate. All right, so we got about 10 minutes until the imaginary opening. 60 times 12. Oh, congrats. Good job on that one, Sam. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people taking a day off. That's a fact. That's why we can get some of these outsides moves really quickly. Really quickly. So let's see. We're gonna go back down here again. I don't know. I'll take another short right up in here. It didn't do it. We still have the target. We have that pattern in play. Oh, Jesse. Oh, man. Hey, what about the TPT? Oh, you couldn't. Oh. So I was worried about the TPT accounts, but so that's good news on that one. Hey, Jesse, so aren't you glad that when we had our little talk the other day, you stayed the course? Instead of, buying all the accounts? Follow the same process you've been doing? I saved you a little bit of money. Let's see. Hey, Carl, good morning. You had a good Thursday. Something. I didn't get to read it all, JD. Yeah, we're gonna break. We did break above it. We do have the ABC target up to 805. Yeah, it was rough. We rode that second deviation band for quite a while last night on the view app. So right here, if you look last night, I don't know if you were trading the NASDAQ last night, but look, we were riding the band there. We get a little pop up here to the first band, come back down. We just rode that band down. Thankfully, I was still watching Equal and videos. I took my last trade somewhere, not all the way down here. I think it was right here at the top of that zone-ish. Then I rode it back up towards the VWAP. But I got a little bit of the move on the way down, but not nearly as much as I should have. Takes me 2 weeks. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, going fast just get you to the finish line quicker. Doesn't mean it's the finish line that you want. You just get to the finish line quicker. So I'm gonna try along here. Hopefully, maybe this is just a consolidation. We barely broke that double top pattern. So let's see if we can keep bouncing up here, or if it's gonna get me. It might get me. We'll see. Now, hey, so the stock market's closed. For us future traders, though, we get the trade. We's good. Till 1 o'clock. Speed is a dream killer in the markets. Hey, Jesse, so I'm kind of curious. Hey, your big blue zone, was it the same zone I had mapped out? Hey, go back. I don't know if you can go back and check. Hey, so last night I was watching right here. Actually this zone here, I was watching it all the way up to there. Candle wick to the candle body right there. Take it along to yesterday's high. I mean, that's a logical target on the 30-minute. We did break above that swing point there, which validates the ABC pattern up. We have a zone up here along with our ABC target at 805. So we're trying to move up, moving on up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, JD, they got to work on speeding up those topping processes. Bombs usually happen a lot quicker than tops. Oh yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to close down the poll here in about 30 seconds. So if you guys want to vote, where is the poll? What happened to the poll we had? Interesting. I still see it over here, but I don't see it on my end. I forgot to hit the lucky like button today myself. Slacker. I'm going to be 257. What a slacker. All right, how do I get this pull back? I'm going to refresh this. Hopefully we don't get booted. All right, there it is. All right, so it looks like a majority of people are saying pump it. Pump it up. Let's go, let's go. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. Bink. Let's see, so imaginary bell. Are we going to pop or drop? Yeah, we have the imaginary bell ringing here in about 3.5 minutes. Up to 30,697. Down 587. Yeah, 587 makes sense. Down here near that 5-minute support zone that we broke out from. Hopefully we don't get there until we hit my targets. I need my target hit first. So Trump came out, got us this little wick down right here. Says we'll let the 60 days play out. And then Israel and Hezbollah come out with a statement. Ceasefire at 4 p.m. So let's see how much movement we get here at this imaginary opening. You know, both the pain and happiness of getting the payouts. Yeah, payouts are good. Always good when we're getting the payouts. Hey, Chris, what's up? Good morning. All right, let's see. Bull flag 5-minute chart. Hopefully we can just pump it up here a little bit. 3 p.m. They're launching everything they have. Yeah, probably. Hey, ceasefire wasn't until 4. So we're just going to throw the kitchen sink at it. Until then. Let's see. Push. Hey, String Bean. Good morning. So we got about 1.5 minutes until the imaginary open. Since the stock market doesn't truly open today, but I do find it kind of funny. We usually see a little bit of volatility even on the holidays. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So take profit trader, there is no max payout. So I just take a payout every day. I have availability to take one out. Right now, I don't have no ability. I blew up my funded accounts after a long run with those. So. Troops on the ground have the freedom to act against threats. Look at this little spiky spike here at the open. Doesn't spike it down. Real feels real slow. I trade live account every day too. I trade prop accounts and live accounts. Or live accounts. Let's see. Push. We have the opening bell here in about, or the imaginary opening bell in about 19 seconds. It was like 180 something, 190 trading days, something like that. I'll look it up here in a moment. Should still be able to pull them up. We can screenshot, see how long I had them for. Oh, there's imaginary open. Let's see what that first 1 minute candle be up or down. Woo! All right, that brings me back to session highs. Let's get it. Let's get it. Coming right back to that zone up there. Let's go. Yes, pump it back up too. Look, 1, 2. We're probably going to break that. Look, big bull flag pattern. Somebody else already mentioned that. Probably going to bust it. Bust it to the upside. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Can they get it? Can they go a little bit more? Short term, we did get to be overbought here a little bit. We're only down 53 points here at the moment. So that's not too bad. Not nearly the excitement we see on most days, but they get a little something. A little something, something. Ooh, look at NASDAQ. Spiked above it, coming right back down. I think this is truly it for me. Hey, Paul, when you say you're going to quit for the day or quit forever? 2 trades, green to red. Hey, Paul, I got slipped pretty bad today, too. I was up $200. I hit close. They gave me $10. It slipped me $190. That was horrible. Yeah, quit forever. Oh, boy. I've only had that thought one time. Sometime after 08. Hey, stay broke. Good morning. I've had a little bit going on. So look, I came on the stream at 8 o'clock. If you look at the range from 8 o'clock, it really stinks. I was short here. I was up $200 on the micro, and then so we had a 70-point move down, and then we had we basically had a 152-point move up. So we've had a little bit of movement. Continuation bad luck, yeah. And the market's not very nice to us at times. The market is an evil creature. Hey, Paul, I can't tell you how many times I just want to get a little bit more. Hey, Paul, so the day I blew up my TPT accounts and well, I was done trading for the day. I was happy. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I was happy where I was at. And, idiot mode came out. Let me just get a little bit more to round it. Get rounded up a little bit. That's when all the bad stuff always happens. That's where all the bad stuff happens. Hey, Jesse can tell you, when you get on a hot streak, you'll be amazed how quick it all comes back. Comes back pretty quick. So, yeah, stock market's closed on Juneteenth, but the futures markets are open till 1 p.m. Hey, DeBoss, good morning. So thankfully, we get a little bit of movement. We get a little bit of opportunity in the markets. Opportunity doesn't equal that we're going to make money, but we at least have the potential. We have the potential to lose money too, though. So now look, I don't know how I want to treat this. If you look at this on the 5-minute chart, that candle right there is not looking all that bullish. We had like a bull flag. We break, and now we're trying to come down. I might look to short this all the way down towards this line with the micros. So down towards 597-ish. So, hey, good morning. Oh, you missed the whole pep talk. Paul, I said you'd ask Jesse when you're down in the dumps and then things start to turn around for you. Be amazed how quick it all comes back. So however much you think you're down, that it's a lot of money. When things start clicking again, you can get all back pretty quick. I mean, don't focus on the speed. Now, if you're just doing the right steps, you'll all of a sudden look and go, wow, I can't believe I've got all this back already. Holy crap. All right, I'm hooked. So short after the bull flag rip. Let's see if we're gonna go ahead and pump it up. Let's see what's the ES doing right now. ES came right now. I think the ES is gonna try to rip. Huh. ES is tempting me here. Hey, so if we look at the ES, I think we did break it. It was 762.5. We did. Hey, so on the ES, we do have an ABC pattern right here in play. Target on that will be 75.75. All right, we've already broken above here. Now the invalidation point would be if we break below 75.33, invalidates that pattern. All right, it's no longer valid. So let's see, can they pump it up there? Hey, Tran families, what's up? What's up? Good morning. So let's see. Can we get up and hit that target before 1 o'clock today? Get losses under your belt. PWAP looks lonely. Yeah, but hey, so repeat though, we're not up here in the nosebleed section yet. So we get up here at 741. That'd be at near that second band. What am I looking for? So the ABC target's at 75. So I kind of like it. Oh man. Thanks for joining us. Little TP half at open. Yeah, news came out. Israel and Hezbollah have an official ceasefire starting at 4 p.m. their time. Man, I almost hit long. Oh, senior Israel official says we are in a ceasefire. If Hezbollah does not attack us, then we are not in wartime. We are keeping our forces in southern Lebanon. Israel officials, there's a ceasefire in Lebanon. Israel military spokesman, Israel forces will stay in the buffer zone as long as Israel citizens are under Hezbollah threat. Hezbollah will respond if Israel violates the truce. So we'll see. We'll see if that ceasefire holds. You know, is it going to be like our ceasefire? Hey, we got ceasefire. Pew! There goes Iran launching projectiles at people. We go ahead and start taking out some installations ourselves. Hey, we still got a ceasefire. It does not threaten our ceasefire. I love how they say that. Ceasefire, but we can still launch projectiles. Doesn't make sense at all. But is what it is. Lost power since yesterday. Oh man. Hey Frank, so now I have my house where I can run like my whole office. I can run it just how it is now. Refrigerator, AC, and everything off the generator. Oh man, that'd be so nice. So hopefully, so now I got it all set up, I probably won't ever lose power. You gotta go get Cuba together. Cuba. My phone is charged. Let's draw a volume profile for this range 1 minute. Hey Jesse, so you want me to draw it from the bottom down here? Started from the bottom, now we're here. Let's see. The problem though, it's good. We have to keep adjusting it. We have to keep moving it. So every time we get a new bar, we gotta keep moving it. Keep moving it one bar, one bar, one bar. I think we're gonna bust out of it. So look, here's price acceptance. So when we get on the other side of it, we have the potential for a big move. Got to be careful with that. But we do have a large minus development area all in here, from down here all the way up to here. quite large in the volume profile too. Maybe I change the width of that. I got something. Oh, that was an opacity I was changing. Where's the width? I don't see where I can change the width on that one. So it's going down? It might. We might go down. I don't know though. This blew last 3 funded accounts. I got nothing now. Hey, Paul, here's the bright side. You have no accounts left. You can't blow anything up. BB agreed to renew the ceasefire in Lebanon. I thought we just had a problem because nobody's adhering to the ceasefire. Yeah, I don't mind that repeat. Visit on the view app at 587 and the white line coming off the structure area. Swing point right there. We broke out from it. Actually, that's not true. It's right there. So at 601, I don't mind it. BB's 100% committed, but not confirmed with his office. Well, that's weird. Oh, it was on the ES that drew the volume profile. Clean up my chart there a little bit. So again, right now we still have, here's a low, higher low, maybe higher low here. Maybe. Yeah, build data centers in outer space. We might have a little bit of a lag though. You think? A little latency? I don't know. I kind of think so. Have a little latency there. They're trying to sucker me into a short right here. Yeah, water shortage. Yeah, but maybe the air is just so cool up there. You don't even need water. You can just blow air across it. I mean, I don't know that to be fact, but yeah, build underwater, keep it cooler. Hey, so the E-foil board that I have coming, it takes water up through the mast and goes up and cools off the motor and then spits it back out. Yeah, never short a calm market. That's a fact. Yeah, no regulation, so it's cheaper to build. Right now. They'll find a way to regulate it and tax it. Don't you worry about that. We're above that swing point right there. Might have to take a swing. I'll take a stab at this. I'm gonna take a stab, see if I can get back up here. See if we can go up. I don't think it's working out in my favor right now. That's not. All right, I'm done. Got stopped out. That was fun. That was fun. Not really, but. Yeah, market will close at 1 p.m. At 1 p.m., the markets will no longer move today. So if you're trading with a prop firm, just make sure you know what time you have to be out of your trades by. So make sure. All right, give this another shot. Went long again. I want to see if we can play up towards that zone. So this zone right here is 740 to 782. Oh, it's starting to move in my favor. Let's go. Real quick. There. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Please, please. Grow up a little bit more. Let's get it. You got this. I'll gladly take that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Puts me at session highs for the day. So July 5th. Man, hey Frank, have safe travels. Hmm. Five-year lifespan? Huh. Look, they're trying to rip it. Let's go look at a pretty small opening range that we have right here. 46-point opening range. Woof. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So how many of you guys are out there trading prop accounts today? Or are you guys done with those for the time being till Sunday night? Ooh, I gotta make sure I charge my headset. Thank you, Target 693. There you go. You're logged in, but now you'll take a trade. Well, the thing that really concerns me is if I get into a trade, I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm against the time clock. Oh man, it's getting close. It's getting close. Hurry up, go, 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 go. And it's just not going anywhere and stress me out. So, afternoon from Ireland. Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome. Trying to fund the next in a builder account with MFF. MFF has the cheapest 50K account right now. Cheapest. Let's do a double check. Let's just double check real quick. Let's go see if that's true. I think it is. Challenges, 50K. Anytime you go to search by a firm, just double click on true cost. This will take in consideration the activation fee plus the fee for the account. Well, you can see right now, 50K account, my funded futures is the cheapest, $63. Then Lucid, then the other my funded futures, and then Apex. So pretty good. Yeah, happy Juneteenth. Yes, is really just being a pig up here. Not really wanting to go. Yeah, algos aren't trading today, and that's fine. That means they won't be gunning for my stops. I'm not upset with that. Yeah, you can only have one builder account funded. You can have multiple evals, but only one funded builder account. Propfirmmike.com. I'll drop a link for you. It's my website. I do some of you guys don't know too. I'm trying to get better about it, but also if you go over here, a lot of times I'll put the updates over here too in the blogs. So you can go back and see some of the other ones. I posted a few. I'm gonna try to do more on the blog side. Big money is always in the market. On the EOD accounts, last one's activated was $99. And if we go to Apex's website, we can actually see that. Actually, we can go right. We can see it this way too. Hold on. So if you go to propfirmmike.com, Let's just say you want to go to the firm. Let's see. Firm. Go to Apex. So like you can see their fees. So 50K accounts. It has that at 109 right now. It's actually at 109 for the activation fee. Let's go double check that. That was 99. They might have raised it. They've been playing around with their activation fees. Let's go see. Or did I not update that? Let's see. EOD. EOD. Standard. 50K. Oh, that's not EOD. I picked intraday. I was like, wow, that's way off. That is way off. Yeah, it's $99. So I got to update the website. Let's see. We just got to hold out here or what? Yeah, I managed to back it in my website. Think about trying to do this on the fly. Traders left the red belt, CENTCOM. More than 20 vessels use Omani and Hormuz route overnight. U.S. forces will continue to operate in Hormuz area. Let's see. Are we going to be able to push on up? I got some changes I'm working on the website. Hopefully I don't break it. I'm trying to make some changes. But we'll see. Keep in mind, the markets will be technically moving until 1 p.m. So I doubt I'm going to trade all the way until 1. See how long I stay. It's going to depend on the market movement. So more movement, more fun. We still got a duck race. We're gonna fire off today. See who's gonna win that Take Profit Trader account. The barcode in ES is real. Yeah, it is. ES just like or at least the NASDAQ is trying to breach the opening range high right now. So how do you join the duck race? Make sure you sign up to the email list. First link in the description box down below. And once you sign up, it'll send you a confirmation email. Click on that to confirm your email. Then I'm going to give out a key phrase here in a little bit. Nightbot will pick out 10 people from the chat. I'll scroll through the chat and see some regulars that I see in the chat and pick out a few random winners, or few random contestants myself. And then we'll see who wins the duck race. Throw them all into the duck race and we'll see who wins. $693 next target. It might. We might get up there. I was debating on taking another swing long. We're trying to wedge up here and push. I think we get a little spike through it. What's that 30-minute look like? Yeah, 30-minute look. We're clearing that area even more so now. Let's go ahead and take a swing at this. That zone. What's that zone at? It went long on the NASDAQ. So 741 is the bottom of that zone. See if they're going to stop me out here. Are they going to stop me out? Maybe. Hopefully not. No, yeah, we're definitely over 200 likes. Yeah, I've just been really tired too. Like yesterday, I was not in a good mood. Been staying up way too late. Way too late. I did it again last night. So I'm going to bed early. Going to bed early. Nope. I was up watching the E-Foil and videos. Bada bing, bada boom. Targets filled. Let's get it. Woo! Again, just playing the move up towards this zone, and we have the ABC target up here at 805. We also have an untested point of control at 832. Here, 8,000 ES. Yeah, maybe. I don't think it'll be today. 8,000 ES. Oh my goodness. Now you're just getting crazy with it. Oh, 1,400. Oh, good job, Benjamin. Nice. Iran's foreign minister Friday, Switzerland's meeting postponed. Plans underway for a meeting in the coming days. So again, more news just about, the Middle East conflict. Now, let's see, was oil responding to that? Yeah, oil's come up off the low a little bit. So. I lost 25K pro account last night. Dang it. Hey, Training Game, good morning. That stinks. Yeah, they have a hard time bringing the market down. Market's like, I'm not going down. Can't make me. Cannot make me. Talks on final agreement depend on the start and continue implementation of the specified terms of the MOU with the U.S. Yeah, I think he's talking about 25K pro account with Take Profit Trader. TPT. What is it right now? Almost 10. Yeah, account, not dollars. Yeah. Oh, hey, Benjamin, did you end up getting paid out on that? Were you able to take a payout, or did you blow it up before a payout? Yeah, they had already assigned the deal. They were still launching projectiles. Or we're not, but Israel and Hezbollah are. In Q 38,000. It won't happen today. Yeah, Iran's foreign minister MOU with the U.S. on ending war was signed digitally, making Friday's Switzerland meeting no longer urgent. You're starting to get a little wick up here on the NASDAQ. A little wicky wick. Look on the 5-minute. So we still got 22 seconds. Could have taken 1,500. Hey, one payout for 320. At least it's not lost. That's good. A lot of people don't even make it to payout. So what you pay for that account minus the 320, you're still up. Look, you paid 130. You got a free account. You paid 130 for the activation fee. You more than doubled your money. That's not a bad investment. I know obviously you'd like to have a little bit more, but especially the 1,500. But we toured the stable, and duck number 7 is looking hyped and healthy. Duck 7 for the win. Oh man. So what's the odds of duck number 7 winning? What are the odds? We got any betting odds? What are the odds? It will be funny if duck 7 wins. That would be pretty funny. So if you believe Anthony, you might want to make sure you're duck number 7. Please, Nightbot, pick me for number 7. Less than 10%. Yeah, that's what I think too. It's a pretty decent little move down. $500 away from passing. Feel like I should get off for today. Yeah, hey, Mr. Games, you're probably right. I mean, this market today is not going to be the easiest to trade. And a lot of times as we get close to passing or close to a payout, what do we do? Well, I only need this much more. You get blinders on. You only look at the dollar amount, not the trade setup, and then it runs away from you. So be careful with that. Choose wisely. So. Well, what happens is, so in a slow market, a lot of people think, well, if the market was slower, it'd be easier. But the slower it is, it gives us a chance to second guess ourselves. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't be short. Maybe I should be long. All right, let me flip it. Oh man, it's going down. Oh, back short. Oh, now it's going the other way. And then once you get in that mess, you're done. You're done. It was really bad. We only need like $100 or less. Oh man, that's like the worst. That is the worst. That's why I like the trade copy I use. It'll automatically, when I'm close to passing, boop, just kick me out of the trade. And I can just trade normally. I don't have to worry about it. I have to be like, oh, I'm right there at 3,000 or whatever the price target is. Yep. And then you get one FU candle out of nowhere. Like this morning, look. Market was very slow. Then they come out with the news. Boop. I still think we want to come down towards this white line down here at some point. Yeah, too much second guessing. Hey, I'm with you on that one. Brian, I'm 100% with you on that. More time to think is not necessarily better. That was one of my biggest fears about quitting my full-time job to just trade full-time, because I had taken vacations from work in the past, said I'm just going to focus on trading just like this is all I'm doing for a job. And I did worse than when I traded from work, because at work I placed a trade. It was either going to hit my stop or target. I had to get back to work. I couldn't sit there and micromanage it. So yours is free, but glitches. Oh man, can't have that. I'll get you a link real quick. So there's a link for the copier I use. If you use that link, it's also a way to support the channel at no additional cost for yourself. Like watching paint dry, I've got a little bit of movement here. Look, this is decent little movement, especially for a holiday. Look, that's 26 points. That's over $400 on that move up, assuming you got in at the low and got in at the high. It's over $400. It's not bad. Hey, Rapid, have a good weekend. Should I smack it? And if you look, the regression channel is still sloping upward. So we undercut it. Now right here, I wouldn't mind. If I would have seen a trade detector bubble down here, I probably would have went long, but we didn't get one. And I think they're going to be far and few between, just like up here. Trade detector bubble up there. I don't know how the regression channel was sloping at that point, but scalable for sure. I mean, the market's slower, but the movement itself really isn't all that terrible. Just a little bit slower. Paint running down the wall. Drying. Yeah, he had too much paint on the brush. Too much paint. Hey, now look, if we can come down and take out the swing point right here, let's look what we have forming on the 1 minute chart. Here's the A to B leg, B to C leg. We project target right down here at 638, but we got to break that swing point first. The channel's 55 for the period. The width, I have it set at 3. Now on TradingView, it's a little bit different. So if you do want to set up regression channels on TradingView, it'll be a little bit different. If we do NQ, 1 minute chart. That's not it. Regression channel. Here's the settings on TradingView. 55 for the length, 1.5 upper, 1.5 for the lower. We use NT, yeah. So on NT, it's just 55 and then 3. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Mr. Games. I like the big, fast bounces as well. I do better when the market's a little bit quicker, but that's just me. But you just gotta be patient. I knew going into today, so it wasn't like I came in today saying, "Woo, this market is gonna be on fire." We knew it wasn't. Doesn't mean there wasn't opportunity. Just wasn't gonna be, super duper fast. Last night wasn't too bad in Asia. We had a pretty decent little sell-off, but yeah, this is closer to Asia, I would say. How many will let you copy? I copied 50 or 60 accounts at one time with my copier. Oh, they're gonna rip it back up. Keep in mind, if we do break above 682, that'll invalidate any potential for this ABC pattern trying to form. Asia's way too slow for you. Yeah, when we get wild market moving days, Asia is not too bad to trade. But if you just have like a normal day, Asia is a little bit slower, but you just got to change the techniques a little bit. I got one trade set up right at the open, and then I got some VWAP trades in Asia too. Last night, that one would, no, it would have worked. Let's see if it came in right in time. That was a little bit later. Yeah, so normally the time, specific time in Asia would not have worked last night for the VWAP trade. Let's scroll back and looked at it. $100 a day on 100 accounts. That'd be pretty decent. But what people don't realize is the more accounts you have, there is more complexity, because when something goes bad, you amplify that emotion too. Like the other day, I got a little ticked off, started smashing buttons and lost some accounts. I was already done trading for the day. But hey, it is what it is. It happens. Well, in faster markets, you don't really have a whole bunch of time to micromanage. I think that's what's good about it. You know the outcome. They ripped that Band-Aid right off, and the Band-Aid's gone. So we don't have a whole bunch of micromanaging then. So yep. With big gains comes a risk of big losses. That's a fact. Man, I really want to smack this. I really want to short this. I really want to short it, but I only want to short it if it's going to be a winning trade. 4-hour chart doesn't look weak. Yeah, I'm not going to do it yet. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. I'll just simply wait. Now on the ES, it's pretty interesting because we do have some liquidity all the way up here. 7,600. 518 contracts. How long has that been on the books? It's been on the books since 9/19, so almost an hour. The order's been on the books. We have a little bit of liquidity, about 86. A little bit at 75, which 75 is right around where the ABC target is on the 30-minute chart. Now, I needed some Trump or Iran news. That's a fact. Yep. Man, I so bad want to swing at it. I want to swing at it. Let's do it. Hard to believe 7,600. It might not be real. It might be a spoof order. It very well could be a spoof order down there or up there. That's a very real possibility. Now, look, we've got a couple of different downside targets. If the market's going to go down, we have a potential for this ABC target at 638. Then we have this white line right here, the magical white line that comes off this 5-minute chart. Those of you that weren't here earlier when we drew it, right off that swing point, the market clearly broke above it. Should come back and retest it at some point. So let's see if this morning is going to be the time it does it. First target would be 638 for me, though, to the downside. $638, then hold a runner all the way down there. That'd be pretty sick. That wouldn't be too shabby. If we can make it down there. All right, again, we still got to take out the swing point right here before we can even validate the ABC pattern down, which we have not done yet. And if I look at this on the 5-minute too. Yeah, this has one of those patterns where you get the big push up, and then you get like a channel going up. Usually this will end up coming back down a little bit. Doesn't mean we can't go up a little bit more first, but I might be inclined to look for a little bit larger short trade. When I say larger, meaning point wise, not size wise. Can we get it? So 638 would be the first area of interest. Traders lift rate bets, fully priced 25 basis point hike by September. So I don't think bonds are trading today. Let's go double check. Are the yields moving? They are, but not much. 18. No, yields aren't moving today. I didn't think they would be. Right below the bull trap. Trap some sellers before going up. Hey, that could happen too. Remember, there's always a trap in the market. If you can't spot it, you're probably in it. So that is a real possibility as well. I want to see something. Yeah, I've had quite a few trades. I'd say quite a few, but more trades than I thought I would. More trades than I thought I would. but I find myself being distracted here at the moment. All right, let's get it. Get it. Look, we have targets. If we can break this swing point right here, 638 to the downside is a target. You're lost in time zone. So the stock market, the imaginary, opened today since stocks are closed. Opened about 45 minutes ago. All right, so look, we have validated this ABC pattern to the downside. Target 638. 638 on the target. Are we going to get down there? Let's see. Can we get down there? And look, even if we do turn here, here's a high, lower high, maybe another lower high, maybe. And just run till noon. Hey, be well aware though, if you are trading with a prop account, know when you need to be out of your trade. I say be out by 12:30 just to be safe, but you know. Five-minute chart doesn't look bearish. No, not yet. We're still making higher lows over here for the time being. Let's see. Where's the... Yeah, we're actually above the overnight value area high right now. Value area high of the overnight 646. We have an ABC pattern in play to the upside. Oh, 2, 3. About 2 hours and 40 minutes, roughly. Trying to rip it. How do you join the giveaway? You gotta make sure you sign up to the email list down below. Then you'll be sent an email confirmation. Make sure your email is confirmed. I'm gonna give out a key phrase. Nightbot will pick out 10 winners from the chat. So all right. Oh, hey, DJ, not a problem. Let's see. Are we just going to come right back down, or you'll be able to stay up here? Look, we did validate that. Did we bust the... So look, the invalidation point for that ABC pattern down is at 30,682. I'll say 683. We'll round up. So we break above 683, invalidates the ABC pattern down. Off 2 races, we're probably going. In that opening range, you had a pretty good trade right here. We got back into the opening range, the midpoint, basically where we came down to. I didn't trade it though. At 9:45, yeah, I didn't see that. Hey, I don't have a trade detector bubble at 9:45. Hey, what settings do you have for your trade detector bubble? Inspection at facilities, including depends on negotiations. Oh boy. So we still have the ABC pattern intact for the moment. All right, we did not go above 682 yet. Yeah, short up here, targeting the point of control. Hey, Jesse, the developing point of control, which is at 668. I had a developing point of control at 668. You're saying 659. Oh, just the range? Okay, I got you. Sorry, I was looking at E4 wings. Think about buying a couple different wings for my board that I don't even have yet. Stupid market. Yeah, I'm not really upset with the market yet today. Again, I came in knowing we'd be slow. I still found some opportunities. I still think we want to come down a little bit. I think we want to come down and hit this ABC target. But here's what I'm wrestling with at the moment. On the 30-minute, we have an ABC pattern up, and we have a resistance zone right up here as well. So I'm kind of torn here at the moment. Kind of torn. So when in doubt, sit it out. Look, we're trying to come back down right here in the 1 minute. Do I dare take a swing? Gotta be careful too, because we're against the clock. All right, markets will quit moving here in about 2.5 hours. So the last thing I want to do is get down and just run out of time to be able to come back. If we get back towards these EMAs, I might smack it. They're not gonna let me. Yeah, coming up on 10:30. So I'm watching this NASDAQ. Hey, man, if we come back to EMAs, I consider shorting it. I consider it. But when we come up there, I'm like, I kind of have competing themes at the moment. Sure, let's see. Let's see. Can we go down there? Target's 638. Oh, that'd be a pretty big target. It'd be pretty juicy. See if we can work our way down there. Yeah, hey, Bob, it very well could be. Dog it. I was just thinking to myself, I don't know if I want to overstate my welcome. And then whoop. The longer I'm in this trade, the more I'm going to be exposed to any kind of unexpected news between Iran, US, Israel. So I got to manage that as well. Let's see if they want to push. Got me a little taste of green right there. And they said, nah. Let's hold on underwater until the bubble stop. Come on. Oh, I'm not gonna play. Not gonna play. I'll give him a little bit back on that one. Not gonna play. I'm worried about that 30-minute time frame coming out, or that 30-minute pattern playing out all the way up here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that 30-minute time frame. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'd love to take it all the way to the zone, but given as slow as it is, I don't think I can hold out that long. I don't think I have it in me. Right from the POC of this range. So I normally don't like taking trade. I like to use the point of control just as a target, not really a entry technique. A lot of times around the point of control, we'll chop around. That's why I try to stay away. I don't necessarily always stay away, but I do find it to be a very good target location a lot of times. Come on, get on up there. Watch it go down there and hit the ABC target to the downside. Now that I committed to the long side. Micro Man to the rescue. Get it? Oh, it didn't fill you? Oh, that stinks. Wicked it, but did not fill it. Oh, man. This day is done. Not now. Now I'm off equity high, so now I feel like I'm down for the day. So now I'm committed. I'll tell you what, that ES has not moved a whole lot. This ES has been a snooze. Wow, gold is down. Crap. We've been sleeping on gold. What have we been doing? Gold's had some decent moves, you're right. Man, should have been trading some gold. Even crude oil has moved a little bit better. Still slow, but a little bit better. We just need another positive news item to come out, so we get this thing ripping. Yeah, 3,800. I still think that, Bob. I still think it's going back there. Come on, just get it. Get it. Get it. Yeah, now I wish I wouldn't have played around this area. I wish I would have stayed with my first trade. I jumped to plan B maybe a little bit too early. No reason to trade 10-point range. I mean, if you can get the whole range, that'd be good. 10 points, 10 points, 10 points, 10 points, 10 points. Problem is trying to get the whole range. Yeah, I'm not playing that. Not playing that. Dang it. Now I'm off equity highs. That's not good. And are we going to make it down now? And we've never invalidated that ABC pattern we drawn out, the 638. We never made it back above 682. No, so the stock market's closed today. Futures are trading until 1 p.m. Trump leaves BB's endorsement hanging with pointed warning ahead of crucial election. We'll see. Can we make it down to 638? Are we going to make it down to this ABC pattern and be really crazy if we can make it all the way down here? Bink. All right, there's our breakout point. Even if we don't hit this today, you still want to have this level marked off on your chart come Sunday night, Monday, whatever. But that level is going to be right here at 601.75. Because at some point we should come back and revisit that, even if it's not today. So NQ, NASDAQ futures, NQ, the September contract. You're long at 646. Yeah, market already picked my pockets. That pocket picker. You get long at 646. I've been trading the NASDAQ this morning. I got chopped up a little bit right here. Went short, then flipped it, went long, and then closed it. And I was up on the short originally. Then I was thinking, man, I probably don't want to be in this too long. We keep getting little news bites out from the Middle East. We'll switch at 646. Make it at 646. We got to make it all the way down here at 638. Hey, Jesse, where'd you get your 646 number? It's not the point of control you're looking at, is it? Yeah, possible bull flag on the 5-minute ES still. Yep. Look, big push up, sideways. That's quite the sideways movement over there. ES is very well contained here at the moment. So, yeah. Oh, value load the range. All right. Let's see if they can push it down. Push it up. Push it somewhere. Push it all around. Just push it. $646 off one of my videos. Oh, this right here is Ninja Trader. You guys are looking at. With my stop loss strategy. Hey, Will, you mean how to play stop losses? Is that the video you're referring to, or let's see. Let's see. Because here's a video. Now we're going to rip up. Here's a video on how to place a stop and target. I got quite a few. My best strategy. It just depends on depends on market condition. However, if you go back and look at the last couple of videos with VWAP, there's a couple strategies in there you might want to take a look at. Can you trade futures on trading? On TradingView? You can trade futures on TradingView. Look, here's the ES right here. You could trade on here if you had it linked with a prop account or with a brokerage account. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how the point system works. I haven't looked at that in a while. So repeats number 1. Trish is number 2. Smoke Jay's number 3. Yeah, I don't know how that works. So get a little blip, get excited. Woo, we're gonna go up and bink right back down. We are kind of stuck in a little range here. Yeah, 15-ish point range, maybe. But it's very slow, yeah. I've never traded a live account on TradingView, so. Yeah, I'll see any others. Yeah, videos showing how you can trade the prop accounts on TradingView. As long as the prop firm has Tradebait, you should be able to do it. But if you miss one step, it won't work. Yeah, I pretty much always use Ninja. Well, if you trade with a prop firm, they give you live data. Jeez. Hey, yes is trying to move a little bit. Yes is finally starting to get a little bit of movement. Huh. Some people love TradingView for placing trades. I like to use what I'm used to using myself. Keep with what I know. Ranges defined. Yeah, but ranges are also meant to be broken. I do agree. It has slowed down a little bit. Waiting for me to leave. Mike, leave. I haven't tried on the Ninzarenko chart, but I've tried the Ikamushu cloud, or however you say it. You know, look, ES came right up there, then bing, right back down. Very well contained for the time being. And the ABC pattern down on the NASDAQ still intact. 638. We never got above 682. 683. Long one MES from 75, 57 and a half. Target 67. I like it. Hey, Bob, just hope that's not going to be a double top. Ooh, make sure it's not going to be a double top. Top one, top two. I think it's going to try to resolve, Bob. I think you'll be good. That'd be my only fear. I think it wants to run to 75. I don't know if we hit it today or Sunday night, Monday, but we want to run up here towards 75 personally. Yeah, 1 micro. Got an hour. Hey, Bob, well, technically you have at least 2 hours before you probably have to get out. Yeah, waiting for a better setup. That's smart. Remember, not every moment of the day is a trading, is a good place to place a trade on the market. It's not always good. Don't try to mold the market to what you want. It's not going to listen. But ES is trying to break out. Let's see if we can get it. I had the target up at 75 on the ES all morning. Can they break it? Can they lose it? A nice little bull flag on NQ. And look, if we do go above 680, 683 and get rid of this drawing for the ABC pattern to the downside, that would actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that, because then that would be more in alignment with the market. 30-minute chart, we have the ABC pattern already on the way up. 805 being the target. We have support zone up here, or resistance zone up here as well. So short again from value area high. Hey, Jesse, so what price you in at? I think we want to bust up one more time still, though. $676. And your target is what's your target again? 660. So 16 points. I don't know, I kind of feel like we want to bust up still. And I want to see this. If we're gonna bust up, let's go ahead and take out that pattern right here. Then we look for longs to the upside. But this market's just going sideways. Actually, yeah, it's trying to break right now. Goes against you, your ad. Hey, Benjamin, how many contracts you got on it? Oh, there we go. There we go. So you can go ahead and bust up there. Bust that. Invalidate that ABC pattern down the 1 minute. 1 micro. Oh, that's not bad. You got plenty of room to DCA that. I heard a little chirping. Got excited for a moment. Just blah. You'll add up to 149 micros. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Gracious. So clicking noise, because I have this set so high. The thing, I will listen for it to start clicking. And as it starts to slow down, if I'm long, I might want to think about starting to take profits, move my stop loss, or enter a counter trend trade on the opposite side. I've been sitting in this trade forever. Moving my stop loss to break even. And trying for the 75. I've been in this trade forever. Ever and ever. About to close it. I'm just gonna close it. I'm sick of being in it. I've been in it forever. As we've been going sideways. That'll put me back at session highs. All right, new session highs. I think. If not, close to it. I think we're going 75. I just can't be patient anymore. Hey, so ABC pattern we're looking at down on the NASDAQ. We went up high enough. We got above 683. We hit 683 on the button. So it invalidated the ABC pattern down. So let's go off to the races. Hey, striker, not a problem. Now you're hearing knocking noise. All right, here's on the meter. If we get below 81, you're hearing knocking noise. The faster knocking noise, the more aggressive the selling. Just like when we get above 81, the faster the chirping, the more aggressive the buying. And it's correlated between the ES and the NQ. So. Trying to pass it in 3 days. Yeah, so on my TPT accounts, I just placed one trade last night. Did a couple micros on it and I was done. So I'm not trading them anymore. So here's all my prop accounts last night. Funded ones up about 110 bucks, 1,800 bucks across those accounts. Apex accounts up 129. And take profit trader accounts up about 292. So little bit of a bummer. Because we went down a lot more last night than I thought. I wish I would have taken that last long trade I placed in my account. I wish I would have placed it in the prop accounts too. I was like, just in case it just keeps going. I didn't do it. Then I knew if I got down today, I wouldn't have a chance. I knew my time would be limited in terms of trying to get it back. So I was trying to keep that demon at bay. So let's see real quick. Let's do this. If you guys haven't yet, don't forget to smash that like button. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm going to drop the code right now. TPT 40 off. Type that code in the chat. Nightbot's going to pick out some winners. Let's see who's got what it takes. All right. Simple trader. Now, in order to win, step one, you got to be signed up to the email list. First link in the description box down below, which in tomorrow's video, I'm going to be giving away a Take Profit Trader account as well. So, and once you sign up to the email list, make sure your email is confirmed. If you're already signed up to the email list, you don't have to sign up again. Once you're on it, as long as you don't take yourself off, you are on it. Let me just get logged into the email. Okay. All right, so pick the second one. Now I'm going to pick out some winners after Nightbot picks. So Benjamin, you're going to be duck number 2. Remember, Anthony said duck number 7 was going to win the race. Let's see if he's right. That'll be funny. All right, next one. John. That's 4. Next one. Cash flow audiobook. I can't see it. Thus something. Carrying trades. All right. All right, Trader 007 NQ. You have a spot in the duck race. Who's number 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll see if they win or not. David Snyder, you have a spot in the duck race. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. All right, Nightbot's going to pick out one last winner. Then you can quit. Type it in the chat. No more need to type in the chat. It's not going to help you out. Not going to help you. Nightbot is done picking. All right, let's see if Sods is in here. Try to give Sods a spot the other day. Sods is not in here again. Oh, man. Trying to give him a spot. Adam, I'll give you a spot in the duck race. Eddie, I'll give you a spot. Let's see. I'm just picking out random names that I normally see in the chat on a daily basis. Oh, J Love, you have a spot in the duck race. Let's see. Apple, you have a spot in the duck race. Trading game, I'll give you a spot in the duck race. Oh, we got a lot of people in here, I think. Let's see. Ace Trades, I'm gonna give you a spot in the duck race. I haven't seen you in one in a while. Let's see. Who else? Marcio, I'm gonna give you a spot in the duck race. I think I'll round it out because I picked more than 5. I picked more than 5. So let's see who's got the fastest duck out there. Remember, if you win, you're not signed up to the email list. You simply forfeit. Watch, look, I get the duck race going. See, I did that for you guys. Started the duck race so the market will start moving. Market's going to start moving. Hey, don't forget, we still have that target up there. We have that target. 75 on the ES. Can we get it? Can we get it? All right, make sure no Bookmap. No Bookmap. Nope. No. 1 minute. Let's see. Bring that over here. All right. So, on your marks. You see all the E4s I've been looking at. I think I had that one right there, but in blue. Let's see if I can zoom that up a little bit. You can't tell I want to see the E4s, huh? All right, on your marks. Get set. Beep. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see if number 7 wins. It'd be pretty funny if it does. If number 7 wins, that's going to be awful darn funny. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Who's got the fastest duck out there? I don't even know how many ducks we got there. It looks like 17. Who's number 7? I think it's this one right here. The one that's already crowned theirself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's this one right here. Already wearing the crown. Says, I got this. Wow, we have one. All right, number 3 duck wins the race. Number 3, number 3, number 3. Let's go. Hey, what's the first 3 letters of your email? First 3 letters of your email. Find you on the email list. Get your info and try to send it over to Take Profit Trader. I don't know if they're there today. But as soon as they email me back, I'll notify you so we can get the account transferred over. That's the one thing I hate about the YouTube stream. Sometimes it's a little bit delayed. They just ain't right. We closed that out a long time ago. Close it out. Flip long, flip short, and flip back long. Hey, please give me the first 3 letters of your email. If you're not already signed up, it's going to be too late. I'm going to put the countdown timer on. All right. Hey, Siri, set timer for 3 minutes. Hey Siri, set timer for 3 minutes. Siri doesn't want to set timer. All right. Timer. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Colin looking for the winner. 3 minutes. Otherwise, you forfeit. Right there. Number 3. Oh boy. Hopefully their internet is just a little bit delayed at the moment. I hope. Well, actually, if they don't, guess what? Because somebody showed us a little feature. We can hit this little guy right here. We can see who number 2 is. So if number 1 doesn't show up, then number 2 will get it. Yeah, it's too late. If you're not already on the email list, it's too late. Because I won't be able to see it. I already got the list pulled up. So if you're trying to sign up now, it's going to be too late. That's why I tell you guys ahead of time. Make sure you sign up to the email list. Make sure your email is confirmed. You have a minute left. Minute 43 seconds. So if not, Ace Trades is going to win it. He's not in. He got out? Really? No. Huh. I'm still going to let the timer play out. I can't believe it. He won. Oh my goodness. He left before you guys see his chance win. Oh, good job on that one, Bob. Oh man. Ace, looks like you're probably going to get it. Ace pulls an ace out again. I'm still gonna let the timer play out though, just because I said timer. So he got 20 seconds left. I can't believe that. The winner says, "Nah, I'm out of here. I was just in it for the race. I didn't want the account." Oh, there he is. He just emailed me. Oh man, he just emailed me. All right, he gets the account. Nah, I'm just joking, Ace. I'm just teasing with you. All right, so Ace Trades is going to be the winner. All right, hey, Ace, what's the first 3 letters of your email? What's the first 3 letters of your email? First 3 is buy, really? Let's see. Oh. And guess what? There's only 1 in there with that. So I made it very simple. There's only 1 with the first 3 letters buy. So that was easy. I had to sort through a bunch. All right, let me send you an email real quick. And hey, so Take Profit Trader might not get this. I don't know if anybody's in the office today. If they're not, no worries. We'll get it squared away. But the sooner you get this back to me, the sooner I can email them. That way we can get it situated. Okay. Where'd the email go? Bam. Hey, Ace, have you had an account with Take Profit Trader in the past? If not, make sure you sign up. They will need an account, like a email and stuff signed up. Oh, you haven't with them? All right, perfect. Perfect. Makes it easier. I took a little scalp on the ES. I just closed it. Made, I don't know, 30 bucks. Something like that. Let me go to... Let's go see. Let's see. Bullish or bearish? Well, on the 30-minute chart, we have a bullish pattern. We had a bearish ABC pattern that didn't play out. So I'm looking for the market to come back towards swing points up here or the ABC pattern at 805 on the NASDAQ. S&P, I'm looking up here towards 75.75. So I just replied. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, wait, I'm getting it. I'm gonna try to email them ASAP. They do email me back today. As soon as I get the email, I'm gonna email you and let you know. The account's been transferred. Perfect. All right, let's see. Let's get this email. All right, hold on. I think Jesse wants to come in here. Let's go see real quick. Let's see if we can bring Jesse on real quick while I send this email. See if I can walk and chew gum at the same time. I already messed that up earlier this week. I gotta be careful. He's gonna try to sneak in. Ah! He's not gonna be able to. Let's see. Yeah, volume is low. I've already traded a little bit this morning. All right, let's bring Jesse in while I send this email out. Let's see. Bam. All right, Jesse, you're in.
What's up, everybody?
The man, the myth, the legend. All right.
So congrats on the duck race. I guess number 7 didn't pull it off, unfortunately.
Yeah. I switched them up at the starting line. Number 3 was really going to be number 7. I said, no, we got to switch it. So I switched it. So.
Wait a minute. Ace is the one who won?
Well, he was second. Ace was second.
Oh,
first place winner. And the first place winner left before the race was over. It never showed up.
That's right. But hey, Ace, Mike picked you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, actually no, I didn't pick Ace. No. He got picked. No, he was I don't know, did I?
Yeah, I think you said Ace, you're in the duck race.
Dang it, if I got him pulled up, I can see what duck number. Hey Ace, what duck number were you? Yeah, I don't have the duck race pulled up.
Yeah, I think he was a manual ad.
Maybe.
Yeah, he says you picked me, Mike. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I picked you, then said, hey, Jeremy, you gotta leave.
I can't believe I've picked the winner 3 times. That's nuts. And I think you've got it 3 times too now.
Yeah. A and P, have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. All right, so I sent
MPC, bud.
All right, so Ace, I sent Take Profit Trader the email. As soon as they email me back, I'll forward you the info on how to activate that free account. Ooh, I almost just closed out VDO. Almost said bye, Jesse. Not intentionally, but
see ya.
Hey, so what was the dealie last night?
You mean with my stupid trading?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I broke every rule in the book.
All of them?
Well, not all of them, but I kind of have this unspoken rule where like if I get up $1,000 in Asia, that's it. I'm done, right? That's a big Asia night.
Yeah, that's pretty good for Asia.
So I was at 992.
I still got so you didn't break the rule. You still had $8. You still had eight to go.
Well, that's the problem. I was like, do I push it? I kind of told myself, nah, dude.
Anytime you ask yourself, should I push it?
Yeah.
The answer should always be no.
Yeah.
No. Because 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, ES is finally trying to go. ES has been, look, we've had that consolidation on the 5-minute. It's trying to go.
Yeah. So
push up,
anyhow,
consolidation.
So we were dropping out last night and I was like, okay, it's the Asia session. How far can it go? Right. So we get down to that second band and I'm like, all right, let's put a long on. I like the zone.
I almost did.
Yeah. And then my blue, I don't know if you guys have seen my blue zones yet on my, I think I was showing them the other day, but anyways, there was a blue zone on my chart, but it was way, way down there. I was like, there's no way we're going down there. I was like, I like my long, let's go. So before you know it, it just kept going and going and going. I was like moving my stop. And then I started adding. I got up to 4 contracts and it just never stopped, kept going. So stupidity.
Oh, what's crazy is so I almost went long off the band. I was like, I already started bouncing a little bit. I was like, nah, I was already happy. I already made money on the downswing a little bit. And then I was watching another video for the E-foil stuff. And I was like, maybe. And I got hooked in the video again. They said something. If I wasn't watching the video, I probably would have went long a couple times off the bands. And finally, when I went to go to bed, I said, I think I'm going to go long. It's been down pretty good. And we came down towards the zone. I don't know if you had the same zone mapped out, Jesse. Did you? We're looking right here at this zone here that started.
It was somewhere in there.
468 down to 391.
Yeah. So if you look at, so my zones are based off the 5-minute chart with like revert, what do you call them? Swings, right? Swing reversals when there's a wick involved. But so that zone right there, that I know that's the, what is that? The 30-minute.
Yeah.
But in that time, in that same zone is where the 5-minute also had a reversal. So I don't remember the exact, and my zones disappear once they get taken out. So I don't remember exactly where it was, but it was down there. And that's why I didn't believe we would get that far down.
I didn't really think we'd make it down that far last night. I was like, hey, if we get down there, I'll buy it. And I shorted it. So last night when we spiked up here a little bit and started coming down, I shorted it. I got out way too early though. And then I ended up taking micros and went to bed. I woke up, I was like, crap, it made it all the way up to VWAP. I don't think I went to bed till around 1 o'clock. So I went long somewhere over here. Took a little bit of heat, but it went all the way up to VWAP.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I just attached my order to the VWAP.
I mean, that's pretty incredible movement for a holiday when no one's really trading and the Asia session. And so anyways, it caught me off guard and my old bad habits came out.
And I didn't see any news last night either. I was looking for news. I didn't see that. I did see something on X where Iran says the straits are closed, but I was like, is that old or not? I didn't really know.
Yeah, I didn't see anything either. That's why I was kind of convinced that it wasn't going to keep going and going and going and going and going. But it was like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, it just kept going. It wasn't even a fast drop. It was just kind of
Slow, yeah.
Hey, and right here, if you look, remember last night I was looking at this too. I almost called you, but I was sucked into so many videos. Like I just kept watching and watching and watching. Like this one right here was a pretty good. Oh no, it wasn't that one. This one right here. That one right there, I was mad. Like, dang it, I missed it. I was watching a stupid video. I was like, I knew I should have taken it to View app, and then I started looking. I was like, oh, good thing I didn't take it. But I was mad that I didn't take that when it was starting to go up. I was like, oh, I can't believe I missed it. But then it's coming down. I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't take that. Then I'm like, I'm happy. And then I almost even took it with the prop accounts. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Stop it. My goal for the night was just to get a day count in, get green, and I wasn't looking to make a lot of money in those accounts. And yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, and so it's like, I don't know, just moving my stop, adding, DCAing, and all that. It's stupid.
Hey, Boss Dog, sorry to hear that. Boss Dog said he had Windows update and caused him to blow an account.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I hate it when stuff like that happens.
Yeah, me too. I still think the worst, I woke up. This is back when I was on TradeStation, back in the day. And I was trading around a lot that night. And for whatever reason, I mean, the market was moving. I don't know what was going on, but it was moving pretty good. The currency markets were moving pretty good anyways. And I woke up and I was like, oh, let's go see. Oh my God. I was down like $3,000 or $4,000 on a trade, something like that. Maybe no, $2,000 to $4,000. I was like, I can't get out here. Let me just go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and wait till I go to work. It'll probably bounce. I'll get out. It'll be a loss, but not as bad. Man, by the time I got to work, it was like even worse. And it was all because I had an old OCO order out there. Like one leg of it. So I didn't even know I was in a trade, but it was that stop or target. Or maybe it was that OCO, or maybe I manually set it stop and target because I forgot to hit the OCO or whatever, but that was a bad deal.
Is why I do have a really good habit so luckily that's never happened to me, and it's because I learned from watching other people suffer from that happening multiple times to them. So like multiple times throughout the day, I go to my orders tab in the control center and I right click in there and I cancel all orders just to make sure there's nothing anywhere on any chart that's going to mess me up.
Hey, so every day at 4 o'clock, that's one of my rituals. At 4 o'clock, I go through my order tab just to double check. I have no open orders.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to fail a prop account because I had an open order. So I'm like, let's make sure we got them all closed out.
Yeah, that's what I do. So you can right click in there for anybody listening. You can right click anywhere in there and go cancel all orders.
Oh, I don't even do that. I sort it by the tab. So you can see working, canceled, filled, or whatever.
Yeah.
I look for it right there.
Yeah. Either way works, but for me, it's just faster. Right click, cancel all, and boom, I'm good. And I do that multiple times a day. I'm nervous. I don't want that to happen,
Well, hey, Randall, so I would flatten everything. I hit the flatten everything button, but sometimes I already started a micro position and I'm not ready to get out of it yet.
Yeah. And a flatten everything, depending on which platform you're using, doesn't always close pending like orders, like sell limits and buy limits and stuff. It'll get rid of the market orders, but if you got limit orders sitting on one of your charts, the flatten option doesn't remove those all the time. So I'm just glad NinjaTrader has that orders tab where you can go in there and cancel everything.
You're a little bit selling right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to come down here.
You're like, Mike, place another trade. You don't want one more? Well, what I'm worried about is I hate trading when we're getting too close to the end because I feel like, even if I'm down $5 from the equity high, I feel like I'm down. I'm down $5. I'm not up whatever for the day. I'm down. That's not a good trade, but something I got to work with. So.
Momentum Hunter. Yeah, I think everybody's got, I have hotkeys for sure.
Yeah.
But again, not all trading platforms, when you close all or flatten all, not all platforms get rid of limit orders off your charts. If they were part of an OCO bracket, then yes, they will. But if you manually put some stuff on your chart, it doesn't always close those. Trust me, I've learned from friends that have gotten in some trouble.
Yeah, it happens. The market likes to punish us.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. It's coming back down. Where are we at? So did the POC move? No, the POC for this range is still sitting right at 660. That means we just moved up with very little volume up here.
Well, yeah, we knew it would be light volume today anyways, but hey, this is one of the patterns I see all the time. Right here. No, you can see it right here pretty good, even on the NASDAQ. See how you get that big bar on the way up? Then after that, see how it just starts forming a channel? Then it ends up dropping after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like my target. I'm in this short here.
What price are you looking for a short target?
660, the POC of this range up here.
That same trade you were in earlier?
Yeah. No. I closed that one. I got stopped out of that one on this rip up, and I got short again.
Or here's if you look right here, here's high of the day. There was high of the day. We broke out, got back below it. So I wouldn't mind a short below that area. So I used to have a rule. You know, you break the high of the day and you come back down below it. I can't look for longs anymore. I quit using it forever ago. I don't know why.
Oh, that's why. My ninja didn't Oh, I guess we spiked up last night, right at the open. Okay, yeah. That's why it's way up there. Ah, I see. Yeah, because we had a little gap up, didn't we?
Yeah, see it right there?
I forgot about that.
Hey, so I shorted it as we came right into that zone right there last night.
Yeah, nice.
I shorted it. I was like, if I'm wrong, it's not going to be wrong in a big way. But then it went, woo. I was like, oh, wow, this is too easy.
Uh-huh. And
then, hindsight, I'm like, why did I only look for a small target this time? It just kept going and going and going and going. I mean, look at that. Like, I got out way too early. Way too early.
Yeah, that was a pretty big move. I couldn't believe it.
I was pretty happy, though. I was pretty happy. So, let's see. Let's see how that first leg. Even just the first leg was 120 points. 120 points. Basically, no pullback on the 5 minute. That's craziness. I got a small little piece of it.
All right, I'm green on this trade.
Oh, man. It's coming back to the opening range high.
Yeah, the problem is that's the value area high, too. 679 is the value area high, and it might bounce from that. So if it comes down there again, I'm going to close this.
Really?
I was going to try to hold it to the POC at 660, but it might... You know, this range has been like slightly ascending. And so I'm not sure that POC is going to stay valid. It might slowly start drifting up.
Well, look at that pattern right here. I like it for a deeper correction. Personally. Yeah. I mean, I'm not in it though. So if it doesn't work, I'm not losing anything. Let's just be clear about that.
Yeah, Danny, I'm talking about the point of control of only this range where we've been ranging up here at the top of this big move we had this morning. So there you go. It just jumped right up off of the value area. Darn.
Oh, look, you could possibly set ABC pattern down. Yeah. Now, what I don't like in your favor is the yes still has not hit the 75 target. We have an ABC pattern up on the 30 minute. We have not hit it yet. Doesn't mean we can't, still set some type of ABC pattern here, but, and the NASDAQ has an ABC pattern on the 30-minute chart that completes at 8:05.
Oh, that's way up there.
Yeah. I don't think we get that today, especially since it's already 11:20. Yeah. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I almost had to go. I tell you, hey, I didn't talk to you yesterday. I tell you, I got jacked up on the pool.
No, well,
God.
you texted me when you got done in the pool.
Oh, hey, that's right when it happened. When I texted you, it just had happened. I looked at my phone because my daughter was gonna take a picture of it and show me how bad it was. Because we're playing on this raft, or we're going around with the squirt guns and stuff. You can't get on here. And she went running around the pool. And I went to go step off the pool. And as I'm stepped this way, the raft pushed that way. Then I slipped on the edge. Bam! Bounced right off the edge, right there on my rib.
Oh.
I was like, "Ooh, I think I broke my rib." I hurried up and got out of the water because I was afraid I was gonna lose my breath. I didn't want to. I just want to make sure nothing was gonna happen. So I got out of the water real quick. And I was like, "Man, this hurts pretty bad." I said, "I might have to go to the hospital. I might have broke my rib." She goes, "No," I said, "I might have to go to the doctor." She goes, "You have to go to the hospital? Are you gonna die?" I was like, "I don't think I'm gonna die." I was like, "You're getting a little extreme here." But
Jeez.
I don't think I actually broke it, but it's all like bruised up on my side. Just I barely touch it. Oof.
You can breathe okay though. Like a deep breath doesn't hurt it.
Yeah, it hurts, but it's not broke. I've had injuries like this from racing motocross, so it's not broke. Bills in the years. Hey, so let's map out this real quick. A to B equals C to D. I watched some nasty ways people are crashing their lift oils. Like it would go, and they fall right there on the thing. So if you stay in like center stance, which I'm kind of prone to doing, you want to stagger your feet. That way, if you have to jump, you can pivot off the other foot to jump away from it. Like, oh, all right. But we'll see. Yeah, ES falling a little bit. Yeah, ES didn't get to a target, and ES, look, if you look on the 1 minute chart, could be about to break this here, a little bear flag-ish pattern. Maybe.
Come on.
Yeah, you're
Come on,
short,
NQ.
right? You're still
Drop.
short?
Yeah, still in this short.
Are you gonna keep your original target, or are you gonna get back out?
I mean, the target's down there, but so if we...
Like ABC patterns at 668, assuming we don't get above 693, 694.
668. Well, my target's 660. So I am a little, like I said, I'm a little nervous about that target now that the kind of this range is like slowly drifting upwards. So
now, is that just a sim account or?
Yeah, it's just sim.
Yeah. So even if it doesn't work, it won't hurt.
What's it doing?
Nothing.
Smokey J is short to VWAP. Okay, on ES. Let me go look at ES real quick. VWAP. Oh, that'd be a nice trade. I mean, I don't see why not. Although, with as slow as it's moving, we've got how long do we got here? An hour and a half?
I don't.
Oh.
I'll be out of here before that. I'll probably jump off around 12. So we can go to
12?
movies. I think. Hey, what stinks is you can't even look at the spot and gamma or nothing. You can't see the options flow today.
Yeah, if you go to trace and zoom in, it's the options flow is moving. It's minimal though. But
moving?
at least, yeah, it's negative 44 million.
I am kind of curious though. Did they update the? Yeah, there's the gamma levels didn't update the dailies because there's no way they expected the move on the ES was going to be 133 points on a
holiday.
Yeah, I just don't see that. So yeah, I need to get Trump to tweet again. So he needs to go put a mobile phone in his hand. So hey, did you hear what Iran just said about you? Or did you hear what BB said? BB said you will bow the knee to him. She'll be like, "Oh, that son of a beep 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 beep." They'll get the big movement. They'll come back. Oh, that was just a joke. We didn't really mean it. BB is a swell guy. So.
It's at 691. Come on, drop down there. Donald Keys, Smokey J. Danny Dots. Lady Sika Lyric. Good to see you guys. And by the way, happy Father's Day, Mike. Is that this Sunday?
Yeah.
Wow. Tris, what's up? Enjoy your weekend too? Ah, they're pushing it back up. What's up, Purple Tab? Good to see you. Green Trades, good to see you. Adam.
Yeah, that's just too slow. I'm not going to place any more trades today myself. I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not going to mess it up. It's a Friday. Even though I treated yesterday kind of like a Friday too. Like yesterday was kind of Friday-ish to me. I talked to a lot of people that struggled yesterday afternoon after I decided to go swimming. It's probably one of the best decisions I made. That way I didn't give a chance to give the market back any of their money.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold's been moving today, T-Coop.
Danny, yeah, I can talk about this short set. I didn't share my screen.
We can get you on if you want to.
All right, let me share my screen, Danny, and I'll walk through it here. Hold on.
I gotta collect the toll though.
Sometimes I forget how to do this stuff.
I gotta collect the toll for this, Jesse.
Okay.
So the same as I ran, just $1 million.
$1 million for me to pass through this.
It's just for your screen to pass through mine.
My
safe passage. You're gonna get safe passage.
Safe passage through the YouTube channel. the Strait of YouTube. All right. Hey, Danny Dots is gonna have to pay the fee.
No, it has to come from you. Nope. From the sender. Nope.
Hey, Coop, what's up? 40 points last night. Hey, good job, man. I was an idiot.
Want to share it?
And yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Last night I was up $921, I think it was, just scalping the range, and then all of a sudden it started dropping.
No, you said 992.
992?
Yeah, you need $8 more.
Something like that, yeah. I just got stupid. Moved stops. Hey, and one of the things I want to talk about is that the big rule that so I'm not sure how many of you guys export all your trade data and actually analyze it, but Mike and I have been doing that for what? It's been like a year, right, Mike?
Has it been that long? Has it been that long?
Oh, yeah. Wow. So I've done it 3 or 4 times, and every time I do that, I sort it in Excel. I write some rules, and then the last couple times I brought ChatGPT into the mix. And so one of the hard rules that I'm working on fine tuning for myself right now, I was sitting there last night going, dude, you're breaking your new rule. Dude, you're breaking your new rule. And I just didn't close the damn trade. It was crazy.
It's hope. Hope gets in the way.
So anyways, Mike and I are working on maybe doing a stream or some videos on this, analyzing your trade data. It's really important to understand what we do wrong and how we can fix it, right? So I think it'll be a good exercise to kind of see. We can use my data, my numbers, real trades too, over 20,000 trades. And there's a lot of interesting stuff in there in the data. So, but last night, I mean, it's funny. The evidence is that even if we know what we shouldn't do, we still friggin' do it. That's the problem, right? So you guys can see I'm almost going to get stopped out here. So let's talk through this trade idea I had. So this is the session, or not the session. This is the volume profile over here of just this range we've been stuck in. And so my green target is right on the point of control. I don't know if you guys can see this orange line. This is the POC of the range. And then this brighter blue area is the value area. So value area high, value area low down here. So when we popped out of value and I got that big trade detector bubble up here, that's order flow based stuff. We came down and I was like, ooh, let me get into this bad boy. And I was going to try to take it down, right? But then it rejected off of value area high, which is usually not a good sign for this type of a trade. And so my stop is above the big trade bubble. So let's see what happens. So that was the trade idea, Danny. I hope that helps.
Hey, NASDAQ's trying to come down a little bit, or spike down a little bit.
Yeah, there was some big selling there, but it didn't really go. It got absorbed. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Hey, you say big sell, but let's be real. How much volume do you think was really on there?
Oh yeah, I mean, it sounded aggressive on Bookmap, but
big sell, in relations to what's around it.
Yeah. So we'll see. It's probably going to go up there. Like, my stop is stupid. It's right at that wick, and with my luck, they're going to wick out everybody's stops are right there, right? So they might try to take it up there, stop us out, and then drop.
Hey, you can be different. Don't be like everybody else. Just get rid of your stop loss. Then you can't get everybody else's stop loss is up there, not Jesse.
That's one way to do it.
Hey, think about it. You can't lose if they can't stop you out.
Okay, well, there we go. There's another trade bubble. So now if we stay below that red one, then I'm good. The trade's good. So let's see what happens.
Hey, what size do you have your bubbles at?
I keep on NQ, I keep it at 30, and it's based on the session.
No, I mean, but the size of the bubble, it looks larger on my screen.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember. I pumped them up. Here, let me check.
We're coming down here a little bit.
Yeah, baby, let's go. So I'm playing kind of the return to value and specifically the point of control of the range.
Hey, so where's the view app at?
My bubbles are set to 80. Maximum marker size is 80. And then the minimum volume is set to 30.
View app's at 602. And where'd you say your target was?
660.
Oh yeah, you're way above it.
Yeah.
I was just thinking back to value. Well, hey, last night too, I don't know if you saw it, but because we closed above the view app, we came right down there and hit it pretty easily last night. That was one of my first targets last night. So
we're right here at value area high, guys. And again, this is not on the whole session. This is the value area. This is the volume profile of just this range up here.
Hey, can you show it? Can you show where you started it from so they can see?
Yeah. So if I scroll out, it's the chart visible, right? And so what I do is I always adjust my chart. If we get range bound, I adjust my chart so that volume profile over here on the right is only for that area, the visible area on the chart. And so
I'm gonna get you.
Hey, look, the point of control moved because I moved the point of control moved up when I moved things. So now I should be getting out right here, really. In fact, I'm gonna.
Really?
Yep, I'm getting out. I'm out.
Why?
There we go. Because that's usually where it'll like to reverse. So let's see. And now it could rotate all the way down here to value area low.
All right, hold on. I gotta see something. Because I think I disagree a little bit, but let's see. I want to see where it would be with my price.
Well, it either rotates all the way through value or it rejects at POC. It just depends on the sentiment at the moment.
No, I'm saying if I was going to play that at range, I want to see where my level would be.
Yeah.
Actually, my point of control would have been at 665. The kind of same area.
Yeah, so the safer trade for me is to play the trade back towards the POC in both directions, right? So I'll take longs at the bottom and shorts at the top and get out at the POC. Now, sometimes it rotates all the way through, and that's fine. I missed some of that, but it's just safer to get out at the POC.
Oh, shoot. Using that word safe in the markets. Oh, boy.
Hey, that's the safer bet if you're trying to hold all the way to...
There's no such thing as safe.
Look, you're talking about trying to hold all the way to the bottom of this. What if it reverses right now? It feels like it's trying to.
I was saying all the way down to your 660.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
but
think
the
I would've
POS,
kept it.
the point of control moved. It's no longer 660, so that's why I got out.
Oh no, I think it's gonna get it.
Yeah, it just almost did. That's okay. I'm all right with it. That was I don't remember how much that was, but I think it was a few $100.
I don't know. You're only up 5,000, 5,700 for the day. And that's
Yeah. By the way, that most of that was friggin' last night. Just I don't know. Man, I was pissed off. My Lucid account got blown.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until I went to. I was laying down last night. I was like, crap. Hope Jesse wasn't having a bad night because I didn't hear from him. I was too busy watching the e-foil videos. Like,
well,
yeah,
I'm 3 hours behind you, so at that time I was still having a decent night. I was okay at that time, so rest assured.
At 11? 11?
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. There. So it took out my 660 original target. That's all right.
Told ya. Bam. Thank you.
Hey,
so
seven.
Are we at your low regression channel too?
Yeah, just.
Oh.
And we just dipped back down into that support zone right there, so could reverse from here. No problem, Danny. So one of the things that I'm finding in all my my stats from all my trades that I exported. So one of the interesting things, and I'm still running all the numbers and everything, but what I'd like to do is implement a daily loss rule on myself, right? And I'm thinking, just looking at the numbers, and I'm going to use ChatGPT to fine tune this, but if I set a daily loss limit for myself that's like no more than, let's say, 2 days worth of work, right? So if my average winnings every day,
that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Live account.
So then worst case scenario is I got to trade a couple of days to get it back, but I don't blow up, right? And so it'll be interesting to see the graphs and the charts of the before and the after of the P&L over 20,000 trades, what implementing a change like that could do.
Yeah. Well, so one of the things I did a long time ago too, Jesse, like I didn't know you were looking at that exact metric, but a long time ago, like I don't have a hard rule that says, hey, if I lose 2 times what my average win is, my average winning day is, I stop. Yeah. But I try hard not to have my loss bigger than that, because I was like, oh crap, because I feel like I can still salvage the week. If I have one down day and then it takes me 2 days to get it back, I got 2 more days where I feel like I can still, make the minimum amount to pay the bills.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the data doesn't lie, period. Right. So I exported, and I know you do this too. Hey, Paul. Yeah. So Paul, I was thinking about maybe doing a stream, or Mike and I doing some videos or something. We're going to put something together because I think it would be a really cool thing. And Paul says he'd love to sit in on that. So I think we should do it. But in fact, maybe I should show it. Can I maybe show a little sneak peek of that thumbnail? That thumbnail is pretty powerful. But it's pretty crazy. Like little changes like that, like hard rules, can be life or death, especially for prop firm traders. It's pretty incredible.
It doesn't mean you won't ever blow up.
No, but if you can at least follow some rules and give yourself a longer lifespan, right?
Like I'm a big believer that people shouldn't. If you have your full drawdown in a prop account, you shouldn't blow it in one day. It take you at least 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously more than that, but otherwise, I think you're just saying F it on the risk controls.
Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, it came right down there, man. Jeez. So it tagged, what was the low there? 653. So it didn't quite go all the way down to value area low, which would require it to take out this swing zone, but Nice little bounce too.
Yeah.
Paul says I make new rules every day.
Hey,
Well,
I used to do that. I'll let you go in a minute. Just let me interrupt. Hey,
Yeah.
Paul. So I used to have a bad day at work, and me and my friend, like his toolbox was right against mine. I go, oh man, I'm gonna go home tonight, study the charts. Come the next day, say, hey, I got perfect rules. I'll never do this again. And the day goes, hey, what happened? Oh, 3-pointer right in the garbage early on. Threw them right in the garbage. Crumpled all them up and just gone. It's crazy.
But look, I've gotten pretty good at communicating with ChatGPT and getting what I want out of it. It's all in how you word your questions and what you're asking it to analyze. So I've got quite a few sentences that I like to use on my data. And it's based on the most common problems that all of us traders have, right? And so even if you're in disbelief and you don't think, like, you're in denial and you don't think you have a particular issue, if you know it's one of the top 3 or 5 issues that all traders deal with, just look into it, right? Be humble. That's what I did. And I was shocked and blown away by some of the stuff that I do.
Yeah, that's funny. It's crazy. Like when you're, I don't want to. I mean, I tell Jesse all the time. So it's a mistake that he makes, and he goes, "Nah, I don't do it that often." I say, "I'm telling you, you do it more often than you think you do. Only because if you can go right to doing something, it's too easy. You do it more than you think you do. That's why it's important to look at the data and actually see it. And then you're like,
Yeah.
oh crap, I actually do that."
Yeah.
Because in our minds, so I told this story before. Some people haven't heard this before, but the first time I was excited. I'm like, I'm going to record my trades. I was still working a full-time job. I'm going to record my trades. Got it all set up, fired up Camtasia back in the day, recorded my set shows. I can't wait to go home, watch these trades. I get home and I'm watching. I'm like, did somebody hack into my computer? That's not me. And I'm like, all right, let's think about this logically. Nobody hacked into my computer and was placing trades. But what I thought I saw when I was trading at work is not what I saw on the tape. You go back and watch the tape, that's the truth. And it's like, oh yeah, I really do suck. I am making all these mistakes. But at first, you're like, that's not me. Why would I be doing this? Because you're thinking about it logically, but when you're in the heat of the moment doing something, your mind perceives it one way, but that might not truly be the way you're doing it. It's important to be able to see it and distinguish against, what you're doing and what you think you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, the next day I told my friend too, I was like, hey, wait, I'll show you tomorrow. Look at these trades I fired off. Da-da-da. Come the next day, he goes, hey, you got that video? I was like, oh no, it sucked. I didn't want to show. I was so pumped when I went home. And I was like, yeah, you don't want to see it. It sucked. I deleted it. I was depressed.
Yeah. And here's another, this is funny too. It took me a long time to learn this. So the way our minds work is that even if we do something, let's say we do something 3% of the time, right? Because whatever it is, say it's a bad habit. Like for me, it's like adding to my trades, moving my stops, etc., DCAing into losers. That is a real killer. And if I could say one thing, don't do it. Just don't do it. But let's say the data shows me that I only do it 3% of the time. But the problem is, if that 3% of the time, 99% of that time it blows you up, but only 1% of that 3% is successful. The way our friggin' minds work is that we hang on to that 1% of the 3% instead of the 99th percentile of that 3%, right? And the problem with that is that it's devastating. You got to start all over. Your account's gone. You got to trade 5 or 10 more days. You got to get the eval passed again. Like, it's a whole complete start over. And it takes a lot of time and energy and emotion to do that. But for whatever reason, I don't know about you guys, but my dumbass brain just hangs on to that 1% of the 3% of times that it works. It's crazy.
Well, here's the other part too. Like, Jesse was pretty down in the dumps. I'm like, hey, you guys, send me your data. Let's go through it. We'll figure out what's going on. Da-da-da. He's like, fine, I'll send it to you. But I'm telling you, I'm just like, I'm over it. So I ended up going through some of the data, and then I ended up using ChatGPT, And I wrote out a nice little thing. I sent it back to him. He's like, holy shit. And then he, he starts going over. He's like, wow, it does say every time my loss is more than this, it normally isn't going to work out in my favor. But then you start seeing it. And, as long as you're open to it, if you're like, no, it's not my fault, the market's fault, it's the market makers, you're never going to get better. You have to admit, the one thing we can control is when we enter the market. We can't control the exact price. We can put a limit in, and that should say the price we get in, but we can't control that. We can try to manage the risk the best that we can. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
Yeah. So that exercise, that was about a year ago, Mike?
I don't know, that was a while ago. You're pretty down the dumps.
So that was 6 or 8 months ago. Yeah, that's right. So in that exercise, what I learned, guys, is that so I went in and I changed all my my ATM strategies in Ninja. If you use other platforms, it's your OCO brackets. And so what I learned from that strategy is that I got to set a stop loss at $350, because if I get down more than $350, the odds of that turning around in my favor, that's kind of where the bell curve was on my data at the time. And so I immediately went in and changed all my ATMs, all my brackets to $350 stop loss. And then of course my targets are based on the ATR, like current market conditions. And so in some cases I'm a 1-to-1, in other cases I'm a 1-to-4. It just depends on market movement. And so that exercise that Mike and I did was really eye-opening to me and really helped. And then since then, I've been able to pull all the newer data since making those changes and then fine-tune it from there. And it's crazy too, because now that the average trade of mine follows those rules, and 3% of the time I break that rule, now I've got hard data that shows what exactly happens the 3% of the time I break that rule. And guess what? 99% of the time, blow up, right? Yep. So it's really important to run the numbers, ask ChatGPT the right questions, and then be honest about it, right, with yourselves. So it's still a work in progress. Obviously, I just blew up an eval last night being stupid.
And it's something I told Jesse all the time. So if you have a whole bunch of mistakes that you're making, you're not going to fix them all at one time. Pick the easiest one, work on that, fix that, move to the next one, fix that, move to the next one. And I know everybody wants to be fixed right here, right now. It's going to be a process. It's not going to happen overnight.
That's right. And I'm living, breathing evidence of this. So one of the change I made, the $350 stop loss, right? Because my trading data showed that if I just have a hard stop at 350, I'm more than profitable. And
hey, do you remember what the P&L difference was that you recently ran?
Oh, the one that's what I was. We could give a sneak peek, but that's a different change. So so to Mike's point, identify the biggest change you can make now. That's what I did. It turned things around. I got profitable. I got massive payouts from TPT. I'm now a Pro Plus live trader with them. And so that one little exercise we did 6 or 8 months ago really turned things around for me. And then ever since then, I've been exporting the data and finding more and more different tweaks and ways that I can improve. And so that's some of the stuff that I want to talk about and help people with. And maybe Mike can make some videos or we can do some streams. I mean, it's really exciting stuff. And I think it needs to be a big part of our weekly or even daily routines.
So I record my trades. So my trades, I don't know if I've talked about this a little bit, but so I have a whole external hard drive here where it's stored with, I don't know how many trades, but end of each week, I put all the trades into one thing. So I have a week. I show all my trades for the whole week. I got weeks and weeks and weeks on that. And you go back on the weekend, I kick back and I watch it. I'm like, oh yeah, that was pretty stupid. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Yeah, that worked out, but I didn't do that the right way. And just look at it objectively and watch it. And the more you see it, your mind will automatically try to fix it, assuming that you want to fix it.
Yeah.
But you got to see it. You got to see it, because in our minds, we can tell ourselves a different story. That's not what happened. Or the worst thing is you make money. Nah, I had a great day today. You go back and watch the data and you go, yeah, I really just got lucky. I did a lot of stupid things. The market just rewarded me for bad behavior. It lets that creep in more and more. And if you don't catch it early enough, it's pretty ugly. So
yeah. So for me, thanks, Total Dork. Appreciate that. So with my data, I've recently found 3 things I can change, in addition to the big one that Mike helped me out with months and months ago, right? Which turned things around and made me profitable. But there's 3 more things that can help me avoid even further damage. And they're super simple. No strategy changes, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Just really simple stuff.
Yep. Because you don't want to reinvent the whole entire wheel. Because if you already have something that works for a majority of the time, but when it doesn't, it's, you know, giving you a hard time. All you got to do is make some tweaks to it. Don't reinvent the whole entire wheel. Just
Paul says if we could do this. That's funny you say that, Paul, because I'm trying to convince Mike, and I think we've convinced each other to do this, right? It's like kind of like a review my trades type.
Hey, he might be on the show.
Yeah.
He's going on their show, I think. Like legit.
Yeah. So I think it's important. These types of exercises important to do and understand about our own trades, but also to see other people's data too. And for me, it makes me feel a little better that I'm not the only idiot out here. And
I am too.
Yeah. So
my name is Mike. I'm an idiot. Hi, Mike.
And so yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the Words of Wisdom the one that's been doing those roundtables, profitable trader versus the non-profitable. I love those shows. It's really cool to see that we all have the same problems. We all have the same problems. It's just a matter of identifying little things that we can do to help us avoid doing stupid stuff.
Hey, I'm gonna have to jump off here in like 7 minutes, Jesse. Just so we
7 minutes.
So we can catch the movie. You gotta get up earlier. Y'all in California been slacking too much. You guys gotta get on the right time.
I'm off today, so I'm gonna I might. Hey, if you guys are interested, I might go over some of this data, my data, anyways, not Paul's. What does it say? Yeah.
I take my daughter to go see Toy Story.
Toy Story. Hey, did you catch up on all the other ones?
Yeah. Every day this week we watched 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to the movies. So we'll see. And then, yeah. You said you're gonna jump on your stream in a little bit?
Oh yeah. If you guys oh shoot, where's my link? If you guys are interested, if there's an interest there, if everybody's gonna go enjoy the holiday weekend, then I'm not gonna do it. But if you guys want to hang out on my channel, we can go through some numbers, some data, look at some graphs, use ChatGPT, and have a little fun with my numbers.
Yeah, TQ number 5's coming out, or came out today. So
Anthony said I mentioned something earlier that he thought, oh, thank God other people do that. I don't feel like such an idiot. There you go. It's nice to just hear that other people do our stupid shit, right? So it's not only you, Anthony. It's not only me. We all struggle with very, very similar issues. And I've kind of fine-tuned the way to ask ChatGPT to spit out some graphs and numbers. Show me what would happen if I didn't do that.
Yeah, right? Before we did ChatGPT, we just did raw
Excel sheets. Yeah. I was doing pivot charts and graphs in Excel, but ChatGPT can do it much faster. So
yeah, definitely.
What's your channel? Oh, let me see if I can put a link. Let's see. It's hard to find my channel sometimes because all my content's private. I'm not really trying to build a channel. That's what Mike's for.
I'm just trying to win the bet.
How do I get oh, here's my channel. So view channel.
10 seconds. Hey, all it takes is not even 10 seconds to really do some damage to our account.
How the hell do I get my link to my channel?
Here, I'll get it. I'll find it.
Jeez Louise.
I'll try to find it.
There's got to be an easier way.
No, that's why when people think I'm joking, I'm like, I don't remember the link from my.
Oh, here it is. I got it.
I got it.
Mike. So anyways, so if you guys, my channel's private and everything. So if you want to if you want to join me, I'll fire up a stream when Mike takes off, but you got to be subscribed in order to see it. So.
All right. So I'm going to take off so I can go put some shoes on and get ready to go to
Toy
movies.
Story 5. Is that what it is? Toy Story 5?
Yeah. I just want to go eat the nachos. My kids want to eat. Nachos are so good at this movie theater. I can't wait.
And a hot dog?
No, just nachos. That's gonna be my lunch.
Hey, Mike, thanks for having me. Everybody.
Oh, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, I hope you guys had a green week. I'll go live on my channel here in a few minutes if you guys want to hang out and look at some numbers and nerdy stuff and talk about our problems. Oh, man.
All right. I'll see you guys later. See you guys on Monday. If you guys go hang out with Jesse, have some fun over there. I'm going to go to movies and eat some nachos and get fatter.
Have fun, dude. Thanks, everybody.
See ya.
All right. Bye.